Winning is a trend and we stay making dollars. Nerd talk with the sports bet scholars. Yeah, Mike M, picks from Dave, Earl Sports Bets. This is Nerd Talk, motherfuckers.
Hello, I'm Dave, and I guess we're back. If you weren't watching us, we were on Pimp Slap's channel. Now we're on mine. I've got the one, and we might as well bring him in too. The one and the only Sharky and Billy Briz. What's going on, guys? Long time no see.
I need my computer charger. Give me 2 seconds.
All right. Sharky, it's the same audience, so we don't really need to do any sort of big whatever, but we've got, Big Show calling us nerd virgins. I'll take it. Big Show. We love Big Show, PSR producer. He is a buddy of ours. That, by the way, just Sharky, not to be confused with, this is someone that is, chiding us because they're friends. This isn't a negative personal thing.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're good.
Yeah.
But I do have a question though. Did you guys switch streams or what?
Yeah, Mike was getting kind of Martian-y, so we needed to eat some food.
Bill, great to see you, bro.
What up, Shark? My fucking stomach is killing me, but I'm here.
Same. Actually, my stomach is killing me right now. I was drinking a couple of beers, hanging out. I had this hat for the draft. For those that don't know, it's going.
Oh yeah.
I mean, let's get in there. Let's talk about it. There's nothing to talk about. Let's just chat. I mean, right? What the fuck is going on?
Bucks game in 10 minutes or 20 minutes, or I should say really 30, because the NBA says 7 o'clock, but it really starts 30 minutes later.
Or we could be talking about the Zavs game that everyone's on now. Come on.
You guys have a side on the Bucks game?
I'm thinking about taking Milwaukee, but I did move officially on Bobby Portis over 17.5 points. Bucks allow the most points to the power forward position. He's gone over his point prop 6 out of 7 games without Giannis this year, 23.9 points. Pacers allow the most points in the paint in the NBA. And the last game I think that they played without Giannis versus the Pacers, he had 25. So when in doubt, ride the Portis train. But I want to bet Milwaukee here, but I don't know if I'm pulling the trigger.
Is that a Denver guy, by the way?
Yeah. Go Nugs. Go Nugs.
Okay. No, I fuck with it 100%. That second half last night was a beautiful bet, and that's why I was saying people were saying bunch of shit. I was saying people don't know what I do off the record. When you get Nuggets second half down at home, Mike Malone's going to come hard. That's the bet of the day. And I was saying that on the PSR show, and people were saying Sharks lying. I was yo, it's crazy. People just say how could I lie about having a great spot in the playoffs with a team? It's just maniacal. The people. And Bill, welcome to the game, by the way.
How do they fool the people though? I just don't get it. How do they fool the people to bet the Lakers plus 7.5? How did you not lose money on the Lakers last year against the Nuggets? Did you not lose money on opening day or Kobe night? Where do you go?
We were sitting in the chat, and people were like, "Shark is lying about his play," and I was like, "Okay, so somehow I'm lying about my second half play in the Denver game." Yeah, amazing. But the thing was, it was actually amazing because it just showcased how, if we're being honest, Bill, you're getting more big time as you go because your shit is fucking actually kind of dope as fuck, if I'm being honest.
Thank you.
But as we jump, people just will be massive haters.
Massive haters, bro.
You can never do right. You can't say okay, so theoretically, even if I didn't bet this, Nuggets are at home and they're down, that's a second half bet. Apparently that's a massive lie, right? And it's just crazy.
Dude, it's to be honest with you, it's pretty crazy for people that sell picks but put out the free picks as well. I mean, damn, how where's the hatred coming from? I could just bet the shit myself and not tell anybody.
Because I called a bunch of people. I called out everybody. I basically like called out the industry like numerous times, and I called out J Money, Ronald, Pun School, and they have minions and they have like haters and like they're miserable people. And I'll say this: having worked with them, they're miserable people. Like they just don't like life, and they absolutely when it's like Bill, like for you and I, like and Dave, like we love life, like we're good people, but angry people are angry fundamentally, and then secondarily, they actually don't receive love. So when you work with them, you send love to them, but they're like they think you're like a fraud, but by sending love, like if you say like I love you to a person who doesn't love themselves, they just like hate the fact you said I love you. And it's just it's ongoing thing. But anyway, point is a lot of haters. But the point is it's just it's my my own project, years removed, and we just I don't know, people just they're wild. They're wild as fuck. I'll say that. They're wild as fuck.
Well, let's talk about wild as fuck. We need to get this guy on. Switching from one stream to another, and he's back. Hopefully, he is recharged.
Dude, I don't know what was up in my stomach, man. I had to take it down for like.
Not you, this guy.
This guy.
That's you.
The pork chops are in the oven. After the pork chops come out, and we got the bets going on, and this MLS game comes on. We're gonna be taking some shots.
MLS.
It's a good spot. It's a good spot. We're on the.
I got a full cocktail, and I got 7 minutes till this Colorado Avalanche game pops off. I cannot wait. It's literally me versus the universe right now.
Did you take it?
Colorado, the universe is on Winnipeg Jets.
Did you take it officially?
I took it all over the place. Everywhere I had a chance to say it, I was taking it. I've been saying it for 3 days. I've been saying it for 3 days, and I'm all over it.
The sharp
it's me versus the entire fucking universe.
He said it 5 times.
You guys got the Winnipeg Jets. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry.
I don't have the Jets. I have the fucking Avalanche with you. I'm on it.
Well, you're part of the universe. You guys are on the universe.
I like the Avalanche too, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's go. God damn it.
I'll
tell you what, this game's going to be better than any game we got rolling the rest of the night. Let's see this fucking game go.
Dave's shitting on my MLS play, but it is the Cali Classico tonight. The Cali Classico tonight, and the San Jose Sharks are traveling into LA Galaxy's arena. And you let me know when the last time they beat the fucking LA Galaxy, and let me know if that bet minus.
I'm from LA, and I could. Here's the thing. There's NBA basketball. There's NBA playoffs. There's NHL playoffs. There's MLB. And there's even UFL, and you're in here talking about MLS.
It's the Cali
Classico. Yeah.
The Cali Classico.
I don't care where it comes from. Give me this cash.
Minus the 1 plus 115. We gave out the Messi one yesterday. You saw that. Wait.
That is true. Yeah. Last
time I bet on Messi, put 1 in the chat if you're on the Winnipeg Jets. Put that 1 in the chat. Let's see it. Let's fucking see it. Let's see if it is me against the world. Go out there. Get it in there. Shouldn't be. I've been talking about it for 3 days now. Let's go.
There's Nasty Nate, my only look, he has a little wrench. He's my only moderator. The only reason why he bitched and complained. So we gave it to him.
Don't give Nasty Nate a wrench. He'll block people random. And then they can't get back in.
He hasn't blocked anyone ever. He hasn't done anything.
Nah,
can't get back in.
People and pressing a bunch of buttons on YouTube.
Joe Edward must be Joe T, I'm assuming. Big Mike, we got a tie in the KBO last night. Well, there you go, KBO.
Yeah, I was on it. I'll tell you what, Ron, what's fucked up about that with the KT Wiz is what he's talking about. The first game of a back-to-backer, a doubleheader, I'm fully dialed in. And they went up. They went up like 9-3 in the 7th inning. KT was cash out, would have been 95% complete. Stick through there. It's the 7th inning, whatever. Guess what happens? The fucking other team scores 6 runs in the 7th inning. These teams and KBO can go to overtime and tie. That's exactly what happened. Ron Crawford, I see you. I appreciate you. I was with you on that, my guy. I watched it the whole way and validate my credentials after that story.
All right. In fact, I hit the Avs on a different book. I'm overly invested in the Avs. Here we go.
Do we just take Mike? I got a question for you. Do I take it first period and just like if they're gonna lay it on, they're gonna lay it on them, right?
Well, we had the first period over too. Came from Joe T.
But theoretically, yeah, you want to get it early, 100%.
Joe T threw that out there for the first period over. If Joe T threw it out there, I would give it some credence.
We were just talking about
I'm just in Colorado. I'm in Colorado to smash these fuckers right in the face. And everybody in the entire fucking universe that's on the Winnipeg Jets. Now, guess what? If you beat me up as the entire universe, there's not a lot of me to go around. So it just makes more sense that I get it done. Let's go.
So as soon as you're coming on here at 7 o'clock, 2 minutes. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute for the chat and people that are fucking around here. The question is, I already have a bet on the Pacers at minus 115. Do the Pacers take it back or do they not? Bill, what do you think?
My biggest thing that I was talking to Mike about this earlier about how I try to bucket systems into different series and stuff like that. You know, games 1 and 2 are going to be different from 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and so on and so on.
Yeah.
I don't like backing teams that haven't played in the playoffs together. Like Milwaukee's been there, done that. They've gone. They've seen the promised land. Damian Lillard's going to be hungry as fuck. He's played in a lot of playoff series. There's no Giannis, so the offense is just going to be a bunch of pick and rolls. He doesn't have to accommodate for Giannis and passing him the ball and shit like that. And we remember last time, Hallie had to do the shit that has probably sat in Damian Lillard's head for fucking months.
So, Bill, let me ask you a question. So, I agree with you 100%. I agree with like the energy, the ambition, the whole thing. But this team without Lillard has not played in the playoffs together ever. So, this is a new showcase. And you get this in NBA basketball on a regular basis, which I think kind of defies logic to a certain degree, where like it's like, as you said, like big dogs, smart dogs, people that should play well together. All of a sudden they get in the playoffs and they're like they have no idea how to function. So it's a beautiful thing. I can't wait to gamble on it. We're on the other side, but it's a beautiful fucking thing.
I like the Pacers. They're a good team. They're very have a lot of charisma, but I don't like backing these teams that are really young and that are playing their first playoff game. I'm not saying the Pacers are not going to win the series, but everybody and their mom is walking up to the window and saying, "Let me get the Indiana Pacers." There's no Giannis. We just saw how that just went with Kawhi Leonard. They've played the last. Nobody was talking about them not having Giannis when they beat the shit out of the fucking Boston Celtics and Orlando Magic. Like, it's not anything that they have not seen before. But there's one thing that I know about Indianapolis, the Pacers. The play-in tournament finals was their introduction to the fucking NBA playoffs, basically. Granted, it's the NBA play-in tournament, but that's the first time that any of those guys have played in meaningful postseason basketball. Indiana could win the series. I'm just not high on them game 1. I mean, 86% the public spread is on them. It's just a lot of public money on Indy.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. Like in terms of the public money, the whole thing. I always think to myself, I've had this conversation on this broadcast numerous times. I always think like, who are they? Like, who are those people? Like, and it's like, like, I don't know. And it's like, so like, let's hone in the matchup. And it's like, I think to myself, if the public thinks something, which we don't know, we really have no idea who they are. So what? And secondarily, I think when you look at what they've done, like just in this repetition, this team is like very, very regular with this in conference. It's divisional matchup too. That's the thing. So no, I'm right there with you in terms of like the whole like, and that's the thing like I love about these conversations. Like I get it 100%. I just think there's a spot on the other side, but
It's kind of similar to the Thunder game. Like, I love the Thunder -8.5, but the reason why I didn't get to the betting window with it is because this is their first real legit playoff series. I mean, they're going to have some remorse in their heart from losing to Minnesota last year in the play-in tournament, but I've heard this on numerous amount of podcasts, and every NBA player says the same exact thing. You don't think you're nervous for your first playoff game until you're in the arena. You play 82 games in the season, and there's something about that first playoff game that you do get a little bit nervous for. I think the nerves get dummied down a little bit when you're at home versus the road, but sometimes, man, that road spot in the first one, not saying it's a buy or be sell, Milwaukee Bucks, bet it and forget it. No, it's like I'm just going in with trepidation, I would say. I don't like backing teams that are like, for example, biggest play yesterday, fading the Orlando Magic. All of those kids, first playoff game.
Oh yeah. 100%.
It's a little bit different with the Pacers because they did have that play-in tournament final that's the closest thing you're going to get to a playoff game before a playoff game.
Mike, what do you think?
Mike's getting hot.
All right. Well, I think I'm not on the game at all.
Let's go. I'm doubling up the ante on a bunch of spots, but let's go.
Let's go. We got Bucks Pacers popping off. That's what we're talking about. We've got Avs Jets popping off. And we've got the Sunday night baseball game. Braves
first half under, Dave. Loud. Let me say it again. First half under.
Let's go.
10-2? 10-2 to the first half under in these NBA playoff games. 10-2 under. Give it to me. I don't even care. You know what? I was on the fence about this game.
The first two went under.
I said I don't care. Give it to me. Run the pattern, boys. 10-2. Run it. The fucked up thing is this is less points than that Pelicans game. The Pelicans game had 5 points on this total. This game.
Which one, though? They played twice already. The Lakers won or the Kings won?
I don't know, Billy. Stop with
your
sorcery, Billy.
Am I right? Am I wrong? They did play multiple times.
I was all prepared. You fucking got me.
I don't know. They played multiple times the last 48 hours. I mean, it feels like
ready.
Every time I look at the slate, it's like, Pelicans without Zion. I'm not doing that shit again.
Right, well, you coast us in, Billy. Coast us into this one now.
It's always like that with these teams. Like the minute you take the best player off the roster, like they just perform great. And it's like I used to joke about it with Jay Money, and we would just like sit there and we'd be like, so if you just sit the entire roster, you're gonna win the title, right? Like just sit
I think it's a psychological thing, Shark.
It is
when you play sports as a kid and you see like the dude that's been scoring all the shots and he's out, and you're like, shit, I gotta look myself in the mirror. I gotta step the fuck up. Those passes are about to become jump shots. Those passes, scoop. No, I'm driving the fucking lane now.
Yeah.
Only time that doesn't work though is college basketball. College basketball, I think that theory is bullshit. Like when the star players out in college basketball,
Like you can't take the best player off the roster. Like they're gonna be horrible.
yeah.
All right. I put a little money on the first half too. Then he fell off. That's what the fellas. Yeah, he was on the fence and he fell off.
What is that supposed to be? How do you stay on the fence?
He was on the fence about the game, he said, and then he fell off. I don't know. I'm really the chat has been, people say the chat's on fire. I would say that the chat's wandering in the desert today. I don't know. It's kind of all over the place.
What do you mean wandering in the desert?
Meaning like I don't know. The last chat, this one, I'm just saying some things are funny, some things are serious. There's nothing bad about what I said, but anyway.
We're having fun. Everyone's enjoying hanging out tonight. That's the bottom line. We're all here together as a fucking community enjoying our company. Let's get this cash. Let's fucking go. How about that? Put your fucking bankroll on the line. Let's go.
Talk to him.
Looking okay.
Go.
Put your whole bankroll on the line.
Don't put your bankroll.
Don't do that.
Oh, I've been stomping today. If you don't want to stomp with me, then go ahead and put your money on the Winnipeg Jets. Go ahead. Put it. Winnipeg. Dave, do we
they have a choir?
Winnipeg
They're
Jets?
singing the Winnipeg. Is this the Canadian thing?
Dave, let's put a Winnipeg Jets program out there. Let's get something.
What do you mean?
We're not on the fucking bet against the Colorado Avalanche. I will gladly eat a pile of shit if I have to after.
Dave, what are you drinking, by the way?
Winnipeg wins.
My what?
Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
This is Lipton,
Sorry,
iced tea, and a little water. Like the bottled one.
Looks amazing.
Yeah, it's everything looks better in a mason jar. Everyone makes fun of me. Why? I like big ass drinks. I don't like to get up like Mike every 5 seconds to put ice in my glass.
No, you're right.
I sucked out all that vodka that I tell you about.
It's a smaller glass. When I drink vodka out of this
it's
shit.
not a smaller glass. It's a pint glass. It's this much fucking vodka.
But this is a mason jar.
This much fucking. Get out of here.
I have no booze in it.
Get out of here.
And then add this last leg in here, but we want to double chance it.
Bill's not the sickest hat we've seen in a long time. I have a Nuggets hat, but I want to get another Nuggets hat. Like that is the spot, 100%. The Nuggets hat. This is why I wore the Bears hat, because that was just the draft. And people coming in the chat here.
The cap. I don't wear caps. My head's too big. I have a really big head. But the one team you gotta have, I don't see it anymore, is an old school Expos hat. You don't see that anymore. That's the hat to have. That's what
it's like the Whalers.
Yeah, like a Whalers hat. That'd be. Granted, hockey hats aren't as big as hats of like baseball caps, but.
Oh, I agree.
Tell me you're a Nuggets fan. I'll tell me you're a Nuggets fan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, let me get my Nuggets out. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Get your Nuggets out. Woohoo.
And that's the craziest part is I'm really cold-heartedly really
that. I told you, Nasty Nate. I have to. The pillows are blocking the other window. I got a big ass head.
Dave's lucky. He lives in a state where it's not. The sun isn't going down already.
Shout out to Grape Juice. That's one of Dave's guys there. He says,
My guys, I've never seen him in my life.
Time for bed. We're just starting.
Yeah, by the way, Grape Juice, I've never seen you before. Subscribe to my channel. Never.
We're getting alive.
Mike's already, motherfucker. We're coming in.
Job time going here.
Coming in hot on this motherfucker. We'll figure it out.
Other games, the Predators. I'm on the Predators. I think Mike likes the Predators for the second game. Someone asked. Did you give out the Predators? I thought you did for some reason.
That was
that's the old play of the day. You get
Pres-
it on next. That's the foundation of plays. But we're ready to roll. Fuck you, Dave. Thanks for following.
I posted Predators last night on Dub Club. I'll show you. I had the reg,
you and
the
Billy.
Panthers
You
and reg.
obviously aren't following.
Yeah, Panthers and reg, and the Predators money line. My place.
Oh yeah, I gotta make sure I retweet those. Retweet the stat digger thing.
We are about to start in a lot of games. I don't have anything on the baseball game starting. Maybe I should.
Nice. I can barely see straight. Appreciate you not even asking me questions. Let me see if I can figure this out. Says Mike, we'll have an earlier bedtime tonight. That's a lot. Listen. I'm rolling, my guy.
Gentlemen.
Roll all right. I'm ready to
We're
roll.
back here. I got a case of seltzers like have the Nuggets had. So it was coming back. We need a drink, first of all. We need a drink. Got this hair going on, trying to figure out the hair. I got the fucking hat.
White Claw seltzers are dangerous. You drink more of them, and then you end up standing up, and you're like, "Whoa, I'm fucked up."
Bro, like no bullshit, bro. Like you can get more drunk off seltzers than you can off beer.
I agree, 1,000%. It's not even close. Like, you drink 6-7 seltzers and let me know if you're fucking.
All right, here we go. Let's get absolutely hammered.
And I like how you have the mango. You didn't get the variety pack or anything like that. You just said straight mango. We only want the good flavor. Worse is we can get the variety.
It's so real. It's so real.
How do you?
I'm gonna get completely hammered off this fucking bullshit ass drink.
Wait, what channel is this game on?
Which game?
The basketball game. What the fuck? It's not on ESPN. It's not on FS1. Don't tell me it's on NBA TV. That's fucked up.
It was, yeah. What was
TNT.
the?
I got
Okay,
TNT.
yeah.
They're not putting a playoff game only on the NBA network. That would be crazy.
Wait until tomorrow, and you see the Orlando Magic and Cleveland Cavaliers on NBA TV.
Is it on NBA TV?
That's going to be on NBA TV tomorrow. Yeah.
Another under with you? Like another under, just autopilot.
Oh man, we got all these games starting off. I think the 7:00 window is the best window tonight of like entertainment of television.
I agree.
The entire universe is on the Winnipeg Jets.
Are they?
I can't say it enough. You know what? If I die on this hill, I'm fine with it. But the entire fucking universe is on the Winnipeg Jets. How can you not get excited about that? Just on a general principle. The entire fucking universe is on the Winnipeg Jets.
You are the contrarian. We love you for it. And it's just a beautiful thing. I love it. I love it too. I've always been that guy before I even knew you. So it's beautiful, like just saying, like, yeah, like it's so obvious, right?
That's that's what you learn in sports betting. When the obvious is too obvious, that's when it ends up losing.
Go the other way, right?
Yeah, look at Devin Haney last night, minus 1,200. We know if LaShawn McCoy cashed his fucking 20K bet.
Oh, I know. It's crazy. Like the minute it's obvious, you just go the other direction, and you probably will profit.
But I will say though, in the last 2.5 years, the public has become smarter. So the thin margin between pros versus Joes isn't the same anymore.
Yeah, I agree with you. I actually like.
Yeah, that's where it comes down to the eyeball test, right? Sorry,
Yeah.
Shark. I didn't mean to interrupt.
You're good.
That's it. The eyeball test tells you, right? You see what you like, and then.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Like a lot of the shit that I used to bet, like kind of like was just bullshit. Like it was not like, like contrarian, or it was not smart, the whole thing. It was just like there were so many bad plays I bet and I lost, and I was just like, yeah, it was very Joe Public, 100%. And people just like, just ride, and it's like, just like, like you get to a point where you say to yourself, this is going to win because it's super obvious. And we've been in this cluster for like, I think probably like 2.5 seasons now, where there's so many obvious points just win in sports betting. And I think it's also chaotic for smart guys like ourselves, where we don't function on the obvious. We function on intelligence, very generally. And when the obvious is kind of the continuum a little bit, that's when guys like ourselves like fall into a little bit of like a chaos point. And I speak from my own experience, and I think most of us are in this conversation.
No, I didn't have that good of a March Madness this year because it was too chalky. Like it was a bit too chalky in the second round and the third round.
The entire college basketball season was a chalk fest.
Yeah, it was chalk left and right. It was ridiculous. What am I going to do? Bet a minus 300 straight? I mean, there's
it was square ass. It was square ass chalk. This was the weirdest basketball season. Weird meaning it was my worst, and I just barely was over broke even. I usually smash. I mean, but I can't tell you how many times I went on. And this is the worst part. I went on. I think my record. I go 1 day a week on Jimmy's show, and I did it for half the season. I was in like 10 units on his show in 1 day, and that shows you I was up for the season. So like I'd have certain days that I just fucking every bet I take, and I don't bet the Kansas. I don't bet on. I rarely bet those. I'm betting Long Beach State. I'm betting Tarleton State. I'm fucking around with fucking NJIT.
No, you don't bet NJIT.
Remember the conversation?
I did. You were on the show when I bet.
Yeah, I said no. I would never place a wager.
I fuck with NJIT, with Towson, with Presbyterian, the Blue Hose. We do it all.
Have you ever seen that gym, bro? It looks like a fucking middle school basketball gym.
Oh, look at Lamar, which bought Beaumont, Texas.
But Lamar was a cash cow at one point in the season.
But Lamar's gym is like a high school fucking gym. It's worse than high school.
Lamar and Troy, those are just teams in that conference. You just bet them at home and just don't look at it.
Dave, remember when we were on there with Dad, and you and Dad were like beefing, like in the sense that he was like taking balls out of his face?
Yeah.
He was up 30 units this year, and the thing is, I will say this. I would say this in front of his face. I would say, Dad, you cap narratives and like what's the better team. If that was what it's always going to be, the books would not exist.
Well,
no,
I'll go.
Dave, like real team. Because I know you're being like, I know you're like going. I know where you're going with this. But the point is, Dab and I had this conversation, and I said to him, like, like you can't always just like cap the narratives.
Well, like NBA bettors. The NBA means the team that is the better team probably isn't going to win that night.
Right.
So
right. But Bill, like super real talk when I was talking to Dabby, like he and I had these off the cuff conversations, and I was saying to him, I was like, like it's not like that in college basketball, even like historically. Like you can't just say like, I know this team so well. The line is totally coming against me, but they're going to win anyway. And that's what Dab says. And I said to Dab, he knows I'm his guy. And I said to him, like, it's probably not going to go that direction forever. Like, so just keep that in mind. And he hit me up, and I had so many great conversations with him. And I said, I love you. Like, you're my guy. Like, super respect. Like, we'll hang out, like, in Vegas, blah, blah, blah. But you can't go to the book and say to yourself, I know this team better than the book. The book always knows.
I also think, though, Shark, another layer to it is what state you live in. So if you're in a non-legal betting state, you're going to look at games differently from somebody that, for example, like me, I live in New Jersey. Like, dude, there's so many games and so many lines and so many like different things to look at. Like, but when
Right.
you're betting on a local book or a non-legal betting state or something like that, there's only but so much you can look at. So maybe that could be it as well, with the legalization of gambling and stuff like that. Like, you see it in Vegas all the time. Ask somebody in Vegas what their favorite point prop is. They couldn't even tell you because it's not available.
For sure. 100%. No, I'm not disagreeing with you at all. And I'm also not shading Dad because I love Dad. I think he's actually one of the best human beings I've ever talked to in the last 10 years. But it is a real point in terms of just like when he wins 35 units, and it's very largely documented that it's the most public year in the history of college basketball. Like, it's just the books don't lose long term. And the books know. And I said this to Dad, and he actually said to me, he's like, "You're right." The thing is, like, Dad hasn't gotten his ass kicked yet. And the thing is,
He doesn't
like,
bet enough games to get his ass kicked. He bets one game every three days.
right, he hasn't gotten his ass kicked yet. And the thing is, like, with me, like, I was a fish, as we all are. We're all fish. And this is what I would say: we're all fish
You're a
until
shark.
we become sharks. And
Now,
that's why
you are right though, Shark, because I would say for 4 or 5 years ago, lost 32 units in NBA throughout a season. Never got my ass kicked. Damn near lost about 6-7 G's at 100 a pop. So
Right.
ever since then, haven't had an NBA losing season.
I know, like you're, and honestly, like as I always said, like, you're so smart. When smart people lose, they have to figure it out. And that's like, I'm a smart person. Like, Dabby's a smart person. When smart people get on heaters, they have a delusional environment in their mind. And
You
like,
got to be delusional to be profitable, I feel like.
I disagree. You don't have to be delusional to be profitable. You have to be smart to be profitable. You have to know what's going on. And
I
the
think
thing
you
is,
have to have a slight little bit of delusion because
No,
I can't
that's
talk to people like average,
that's-
like you guys. I could talk to you guys about games, but like to like the so for example, I was talking to a public Joe. They're saying,
Yeah.
yeah, I got the Mavs in the ticket or something like that. And I was like, why the fuck would you bet the Mavericks? Everybody and their fucking mom bet the Mavericks today. 90. That was the most public side of the day. The line went from plus 125 to minus 150. You think the books are paying from plus 120 to minus 150? That you can't have conversations like that with the average Joe because that's not the way they look at the game. They just see Kawhi Leonard's out, Luka's in, I'm betting on the Mavericks. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like us, we're going to break it down, look at different angles, look at this and that. So I feel like betting is becoming more generalized. So it's because I live in New Jersey, man. The average fucking person just bets on the game because they just bet on the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can go at a family dinner and the fucking dude's wife's got money on a game with the fucking daughter. Like, they got a same game parlay ticket. Like, it's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's actually crazy to think about that. Like, just from the standpoint, like, I'm in Florida and we got Hard Rock. So I drive down numerous times a week to be in Miami to, catch those tickets. But I'm right there with you. I mean, I grew up in New York City and the whole thing, but it's one of those things where it's like, I agree with you, like, immensely, where it's like, people just don't know how much depth there is to really making these bets. And people just think that it's just so much arbitrary nonsense. It's just a garbage play. Like, it's all garbage. And I always, like, I said this, like, going back, and I love having these conversations with you guys. I want to say that real talk, like, this is great stuff, because I used to go back on when I was by myself in this shit, really. And I will say in this shit, because it's kind of like that. Like, that's how we are. We're in this shit. And, I would just go on there and talk about it. I just talk about, like, the bets and just, like, you know, like how we felt about the bets and like the articulation, the thought process behind it, what's going on, and the whole thing. And people were always like, yeah, 100%. And I remember thinking to myself, like, this is when I was going back to the casino, and I was going, that's what I said in South Florida. I was going to the casino pre-sports betting legalized in this state. And I used to go there to play poker. So I was always with grinders, like always sweat. Like there was always a sweat. Always a sweat. And I would just go in there and people would be always sweating shit. I'd be like, this is sick. Like it's super sick. Like how people are always sweating shit. And that's why I came back to the center of Sharky Waters Nation when I created the channel. It was just my vision being in the casino so much that I knew people.
I hate that shit, man. I can't be
Yeah,
in the casino.
bro.
I
You know
hate
what?
being in the casino sweating out fucking games, and you see Joe Schmo slamming on the ground after every play. It's just like, dude, calm the fuck down, bro. It's the
Exactly, but you know what I'm saying in terms of like AC, like Borgata, Caesars.
not even Mohegan Sun, man. I've spent months and months in there last
in
couple years.
Connecticut.
Mohegan Sun in
Connecticut.
yeah, Connecticut at the Indian reservation shit. That shit.
Yeah.
I spent too much time out there.
Oh yeah, because you said you were from South Jersey, right? Like AC.
Yeah, from South Jersey. Worked for some dude in Connecticut for a little bit. I was his
Yeah.
sports gambler guy, like this
So-
old Molly guy.
Oh, talk to me on that.
Well, long story short, we worked together. Well, you found me in college. Started off as his MMA package provider. We ended up meeting up in person, and we ended up having real cool vibes. But I mean, as the years went on, we didn't. The way I cap games and the way he caps games are just way different. He caps games from like the old mafia perspective, and I'm looking at where the money percentage of the bets are and shit like that, what fucking day of the week it is, who's on the slate. And I moved with him in West Virginia earlier this year, and I was down there for what, like July, August, September, October. I was down there for 5 months, and then I just had enough of it. Bought my way out of the mafia, I guess you could say. I paid my debts and left.
For sure. I mean, like I'm like right in there with you, like not in mafia, but like it's just like when I was in this game, casino driven, it's like this thing where like I always felt like there was a disconnect with myself and people because they never spend time in casinos, like real time.
Yeah, real time where you're grinding in that bitch and you're walking in and you're betting whatever game, and then you have to go to this fucking table, go grind out blackjack, go grind out poker. Then you go outside, you end up smoking a cig. You're in there for so long, you're buying cigarettes from the fucking convenience store, and you don't even care how much money it is. You just want the
I've been there. It's like $14. Okay. $18.
It'd be like 25 for a bag of Newport.
I know. This is bad.
I don't even care.
But it's super real. Like I spent real time in casino. Like I
Bro, I'm
literally
talking about walking around and you start noticing people in the slot machines for too long after all the games are over and you cash your tickets. You're walking over.
I think the best ticket for me was when you know the VIP guys, so you get free drinks on the backside. And I was always like, this is when I was in Pennsylvania and I was at the Sands, and I would go to Parks, and we would go back Parks and Sands, and we would go to Sands. I was living down the street, and I would go in there, and I knew everybody in the whole room, and I would just like, if I wanted to get drunk, I would just go back in the VIP room, the Baccarat room, and the fucking like the guys that are like, sick gambling. I'd be like, yo, what up? And they'd be like, Shark. They didn't call me Shark at that point, but I was like, Graham. And they were like, Graham, what's up? And I was like, drinks? And they're like, yeah, what do you want? I was like, dirty martinis. Let's fucking go. And we would just drink. And we would just fucking drink and just continue to drink. And they would like come to me, like, because I had energy. And that's where like Sharky Waters Nation started. Because it was like they were gambling like huge fucking money, which I didn't have, but they loved my energy. And that's where Sharky Waters Nation started. So I was like, Sharky Waters Nation, like, it's about like being a good person around people. Like,
That ass.
like, and that's what
It's
it
a
is.
vibe. Gambling is a vibe. It's an aura. The dude that's betting 10 G's on a game might be taking a bet from a dude that's only betting $100. You know why? Because he feels the vibe and the aura.
Exactly. And like I would sit there with these guys and they'd be like this is great vibes. And I'd be like 100%. Like, and they'd be like just keep popping these drinks and like always dirty martinis. Like fucking olive fucking juice, like in a fucking cocktail. And we'd be sitting there, we'd be sitting there. I'd be like, yo, 100%. Like boom, boom, boom. Like
I will say though, there's nothing more nervous than being with a client or somebody that you're selling the pick for, and they have literally their rent money on it, and every shot is going in.
These guys were not like rent money; they were like ultra millionaires. Like,
it's crazy though. I think casino grinding is a unique proposition. I wish they allowed cameras in there to really film it.
It's so fun. It's so fun.
No, it's draining. There's nothing more draining than being up 24 hours straight in a casino, and you're thinking, how the fuck am I betting on KBO baseball and I haven't slept?
Winnipeg goal.
Oh, especially now, bro. Because Bill, like go back like 10 years ago, we didn't have sports betting. So it was all these fucking like casino games. It was like, as I said, like Baccarat and like fucking like these guys like they were just fucking ripping up cards, like just this gangster shit, like real like super shit, like and like we didn't have anything. Like we were just sitting there, and that's why I said like that's where they were like, yo, like Shark. They were like, this guy's a great energy because I was always like, I love you guys, like keep pounding. They were just like ripping cards, like fucking like they were like. I mean, these fucking millionaires on like deck, like super deck, and they were just like in there. And it was far before
that ass though. Step back, Jay. Because I would go take a train from I would take the Amtrak from Philly to straight up to not Mohegan, but to like somewhere in Connecticut. I would get picked up. But it's like Hartford, Connecticut, or something like that. We would drive to the casino, and it's an Indian reservation. It's like you can't get there unless you drive there. And I'd be up there for, I think last March Madness, I went the day of the play-in tournament, like the playing game or whatever, when the 16 teams play. I went up that night, and I didn't leave until halfway through the first round of the NBA playoffs. After the day after the national championship game, damn near. Stayed in a hotel, stayed at the dude's house. It was ridiculous, bro. You talk about a grind, man. 4 hours of sleep was like an average day for like a month and a half. And that shit, I will say though, the casino grinding shit though, that takes a lot out of you when you're not at the casino. People be like, how are you just sleeping in until 11 o'clock and not just doing anything all day? It's just like, I just grinded for fucking a month straight, day in, day out. I'm out here playing fucking blackjack, $20 hands. Like it's
I know. Bro, like when I met my girl, actually, this is the girl that deserted me. And people were like so like live on the channel, fuck that. I was staying at the Sands in Bethlehem in Pennsylvania. It was a casino. So I stayed there for like literally like I don't even know, like 7 months. And I just played poker every night, and I just played and continued to play, and I would like randomly gamble, baccarat, and fuck around with these guys. That's why I said in the back room, like I knew everybody because I lived in the casino for 7 months, and people were just like really like amazing. Actually, like it was like very fun. Like it was not negative at all.
In the moment, it's fun, but then after you're thinking like.
But no, but bro, like it wasn't that. It wasn't negative. I'm telling you, even like after the fact, it wasn't negative. Like you know, I go back to the fact myself. Like I train, I just fucking go. Like I always say, like go to the woods, like just fucking like you know get your ass kicked yourself, and like be fit and be like smart. But the thing is, like in that moment, it was like unbelievably amazing. Like because when you're in the casino, like and you're in there, like you are like.
I think you think differently in the casino than you do on like phone betting or something like that. Because like when you're in the casino, things are just
bro. What happens is like you kind of like fall into it.
Yeah,
And that's like what I always talk about, like in terms of gambling, even like sports betting, like you need to fall into the sample. And people don't understand that. And this is like a totally unique conversation for us. But you have to fall into the sample. Like you have to like you have to just say to yourself, like, I'm going to bet every day for the next 6 months. I don't care if it goes left, right, or center tomorrow or today, but I'm going to bet every day, and the sample will be my existence. You have to fall into the sample, and people don't get that. And that's when you live in a casino. It's exactly what happened. Like for me, it was the first time I realized it in terms of like falling into the sample. I was like, shit, all right, like I'm in the casino, and nobody's coming to get me. I gotta win. I was a professional poker player at the time. I was like, shit, I was actually pretty fucking good too. But it was just like this constant pressure. And I remember saying to my girl at the time, she was like, it was just this whole wild fucking card thing we had going on. And I remember saying to her, like, I'm gonna win, but I'm not gonna win today or tomorrow. I'm gonna win over the large sample. And she was like, what does that mean? And I was like, it means that the sample is large and you can't say you're going to win today or tomorrow.
No, facts though. You can't force it. You just got to let the bet come. You don't know when it's going to come. A Big Show's been with me before. When we went down to Lake Charles, no bullshit. It's me, Jeff, Big Show, Jimmy, and his camera guy. And it was like a euphoric moment where like I just knew this prop was gonna hit. I said, fuck this breakfast, left the whole entire breakfast table, ran across the whole entire fucking Lake Charles casino, which is like some old ass casino, which is really like set up like a fucking like an old person's home. Ran across, I'm like sprinting across the casino floor so I can get to this kiosk before they change the prop. And like I'm not doing that at the crib. Like it was just like I had to go to the casino kiosk and bet the fucking double prop for Dwight Powell. And I played it on my phone too. It was like I don't know. I feel like when you're in the casino, you think differently than you do on the phone, but that's only because it's real cash transactions / you're living it a little bit more out of comfort, and you have to deal with people. I think the people
the emotion definitely gets you to that point. And it's like I remember like when I used to grind poker in a casino, like really deep talk, I would get like so emotional, like in terms of like the just like I would like win or lose like $200 and it would seem like apocalyptic. And I remember like I had to like take down these opponents, like it was like huge. And I even said to myself recently, just between us on this broadcast here, but I said to myself recently, like some of the passion that I had, I want to recreate that. Like like exactly, like especially when you get older, it's like, where is your passion now? Like you got nothing, and it's like I really genuinely want to go to a casino. I might go to Miami or Hollywood or Tampa or something. And just because I need to like recreate that for myself, and like I need to like get like in that like competitive zone for myself.
It's hard though. I feel like you got to be at a certain point in your personal life where you can just isolate yourself from a bunch of.
But the thing is, like, that's why I said my girl broke up with me. So it's actually like perfect. I got nothing like in terms of like I got no responsibility. So it's like I could definitely do that 100%. And it's like I thought to myself, like, I should just go over to like Tampa and just fucking just grind. Like 2-5. You said you were playing poker. Like just put the time in and get the sample up and like just fucking grind it up. You know?
Poker's a hard one for me because it's if I'm betting on sports and doing poker at the same exact time, it's too much.
You can't.
Yeah.
It's so sick you said that. It's so sick you said that. Because I always
like blackjack is easy. Like we're really only playing up to 21, and then whatever card you have and whatever card I have, I'm
so
gonna
sick. So sick you said that. it's so sick you said that because that's exactly how I feel. Like I can't bet and play poker at the same time. Like I always have like a side sweat. I'm like I'm super focused on this game. Like I gotta fucking chill out a little bit. And it's like with the games, like especially with with sports betting, like I'm so locked into it. But go like on poker, like I'm like I'm so locked into it. And not only that for me, like I'm always just like I have to be the hardest guy in the room, like just who I am. And that's why I love you guys because you guys are like my guys.
This hockey game has 6 goals in the first
Bro,
15 minutes of the
6
game.
goals. How the fuck did we not bet the over 5.5, bro?
I
feel
bet
like
the over first period. You think it hit?
No, I'm just saying though, Dave. After all this, Winnipeg or Colorado,
Yeah.
Colorado, we could have just bet the over and been fucking already had the money in our pocket by now and just been watching the game from a fan perspective.
Dan asks, what do we have? What do we have coming up? I've got the Preds later. I've got the under in the last basketball game, and then I got shit that's going on now. So not a lot. But there's, obviously, last night we were betting Aussie rules football.
I'll give you a play here. We got the Cali Clasico going off in about 15 minutes. LA Galaxy is going to smack the shit out of the San Jose Earthquakes, and LA Galaxy -1 is +115. You might laugh, you might want to call it what you see, but they actually take the fucking Clasico, the Cali Clasico, very fucking seriously in the MLS. And I think there's going to be a lot of goals scored, but I think the LA Galaxy probably win the game like 4-2 or like 3-1 or something like that.
Well, the Bucks are hammering pitchers.
Oh, jeez.
Unreal. But it goes on this continuous conversation. You take the best player off the roster.
No, you cannot play your first playoff game and not be nervous. Like these guys have been there, done that. They granted Dame is coming over, but Dame could be hungrier, bro. I mean, he's never played a fucking series where he didn't have to dog the whole entire time when he was in Portland. So it's like it's probably like a breath of fresh air being over in Milwaukee.
But you know what I mean? Like it's just like a narrative. Like it's always like in terms of prognosticating this, it's like, so is the team gonna let down because they always let down theoretically? Or are they going to just like become complete champions because they're just better without the player? And it's just this crazy thing. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, like the game is like pretty much, in my opinion, done. Like, I hate to say that, but it's like there's like this is a wild blowout, and I don't have like a huge action point on this. I'm gonna lose money on this, but it's more so like this is just like it's done. Like they're down 15 points.
It's like being on the It's like being on the Mavs the first game. That's a game ago.
Like, you're done. Like energy. Like Dave, energy. Like it's just done. Like just like people would say like you're being a hot take artist. It's like you just know energy. Like it's just done.
Mike Evan in the chat. So the first half under strikes again. Yes, it does. Due to the Pacers staying on the bus. They thought this shit was like the regular season.
Mike, you're on screen. God damn it. What are you, taking a shit or something? When you jump on the under in this game, this hockey game, wait to the first intermission and then think about
I'm not betting no fucking under in this hockey game because you got to account for whoever the way they're shooting today. This is going over 10.5.
I got to take a piss, guys. I'll be right back.
I think this game goes over 10.5. The live line at -125. I mean, it's already 6 fucking goals. The second period would probably be like 1 goal or 2 goals, and then the third period is going to be a bonanza again.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to reevaluate. Cool thing about hockey intermissions is they're longer, so you have time to think.
So fucking long, dude. You got time to think, marinate, and start sweating.
Yeah.
NHL games is nuts. Assumes that we're talking about. Yeah, no, the NHL joint is absolutely bananas. Gotta eat dinner. Gotta eat
hockey game is nuts. So,
but the wildest part is don't know who's gonna win. Like you said all this shit about fading Winnipeg. Oh no, though, Dave. Every time Colorado scores and you think the shit's gonna chill out, Winnipeg says, "Oh," and the fans just go crazy again.
See, Winnipeg's goals look more surgical. The Avs just have more frenetic energy down on their side.
No, they have more talent.
No, it's more frenetic energy. It's more like it's the difference between a machine gun and a sniper. But Winnipeg shouldn't look this good, but their last 2 goals have been very, very precise.
They're making the right passes. I would say, that's a good way to say it, though, Dave. It's like Colorado might have 3, but it doesn't seem like the Winnipeg Jets defense looks that bad. But the vice versa, Colorado's defense looks like dog shit.
Well, I'll tell you the difference. So there have been 14 shots on goal for the Avs. There have been 7 for the Jets. So it's exactly that. It's machine gun versus a sniper. Indiana will come back to win. Faith, I'm 0-2 tailing today. Dave, what were you for the Preds game? I'm on the Preds.
What'd you tail, Big Show?
Yeah.
I got some soccer. If you wanna look at it yourself, so it doesn't feel like you're tailing.
It must mean I don't know if he means tailing me or tailing in general. I think it's probably tailing in general. Dumb people. Yeah, I'm on
baseball. Bro. Big Show. I will say, if there's a sport I'm not tailing somebody in, it's fucking baseball, bro. Like, I'm back in the Cavs, Billy. I'm back in the Cavs again in the T-Bulls next game. Good luck. Nice pick on the Cavs, though. All right, Rogue Strummer. Yeah, I think the Cavs, granted a little bit of recency bias, but I think they might fucking sweep them. That's how I had it. That's the way I was looking at it, Dave. I've been saying this all week. You cannot back a team the first time that the whole entire starting 5 is the first playoff game. It's just not a profitable spot. Like the Oklahoma City Thunder game tonight, I want to bet the Pelicans plus 8.5, but Oklahoma City might be the one that bucks the trend a little bit. Preds money line, David.
That's what I got.
Big Show. The California Classico is going off in 11 minutes. Primetime MLS television. The LA Galaxy are taking on the San Jose fucking Earthquake. And I like LA Galaxy minus the 1 plus 115. MLS Bill is back. We're flipping on to the summer. And once the summer comes, I'll start firing off on some MLS bets.
MLS Bill. Here we go.
I need a good sample size, though. I can't be betting MLS games and both records are 0-0 unless it's like Messi playing.
You heard it here from MLS Bill.
The problem with the Indiana Pacers is they allow too many points inside the paint.
First to hear from Pimp Slap, first half unders in the NBA playoffs. Let's go.
I hear something, but I don't know where it's coming from.
Let's go.
I'm excited, Pip. I'm not complaining. I need Bobby Portis to kind of get a couple more bucks here.
What's up? What's going on?
Talking to the chat, man. Sarah was talking who, Billy? The California Classico, LA Galaxy versus San Jose Earthquake. That was the game I was talking about, Big Show. Sarah was taking who? I don't know what the Sarah line is because Sarah's Sarah has really good Lions football bets. Shouts to Sarah, Big Show's girlfriend. She put me on Lions to score first when they play at home is a cash cow last year.
You guys think that OKC wins by 15? Buddha Ranger in the comment.
No, I don't know. I have the under.
I would like to bet the Oklahoma City Thunder, but who knows what we're gonna see out of them, man? I mean, a lot of young kids on that team.
By the way, guys, I got to jump. I have a pizza coming. My girl's sort of girl that I'm not dating is coming over, so I gotta jump. I love you
Are you
guys.
sort of dating, or is she fuck buddy and you guys just spend nights together?
We'll see.
All right, buddy. Thanks for coming. Good seeing you. You're always welcome.
For sure. I love you guys.
Everybody.
Sure.
Big Show said, Big Show can't. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking now, Billy. Big Show didn't use punctuation. Sarah was talking. Who, Billy? He's asking you a who, Billy. But I don't know what we were talking about. Oh, he's talking about his bet. His MLS Classico pasta, whatever the fuck it was.
California Classico, LA Galaxy -1 +115. They're playing the San Jose Earthquake. San Jose Earthquake are, to be exact, the San Jose Earthquake are in a rebuilding year, to say the least. They're 1-7 this year in the MLS, and the LA Galaxy are 4-1-3, but they're 2-1 at home. San Jose has gone over in 7 out of their last 8 games have gone over the total. That's how bad their defense is this year.
Oh, we got a bleep. Oh, we got a cheap. The bleeps and the cheaps.
One bleep in, one bleep out.
No, I'm talking about Sean Higgs knows. Got the bleeps and the cheaps. He'd know. I think he'd know that movie. The yogurt. What's his name?
Somebody
Dark
said
Helmet. Dark Helmet.
Win in the NBA. Wait until the Sixers play tomorrow, baby.
Anyways, okay, here he is. We won't play his intro because I can't find it.
Spaceballs.
Dark Helmet? Yeah, Spaceballs. Got the bleeps and the cheaps. Yeah.
Higgity hot dog. What up?
Bill, I thought you were gonna play your crazy.
I was. I'm.
No, not Magnum. I thought we were gonna play Mike's brother's bachelor party video.
No, he's not a bachelor. He's on a fucking honeymoon, not a bachelor.
No, you didn't see the bachelor party video?
I haven't seen it.
You missed that one, huh?
Did. Yeah, me not being a producer anymore, I don't know what goes inside the folders anymore, and I just had to click it, man. I was just like a little kid that tells you not to touch it, but you got to touch it, and I touched it, and it ended up being a dude sucking a dildo in a bar. Super weird video.
You want to know what they are?
Those
are the sesh videos probably that don't get.
Yeah.
Those are for sure.
It was one of the sesh videos.
You remember the ones that like Dutch used to have of people dying on screen? Like literally chandeliers would fall on people. Like
he would just be like, how do you find that funny, Dutch?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're all pretty funny, but yeah, if there's definitely something like that, it's someone sending in sesh videos. It has to be.
No, I definitely think that was the folder I was under, were the videos that did not make the sesh.
Well, anyway,
because there was a lot of videos in there. I just ended up hitting the top one. Actually, it was like second to top. But the one time I hit it, there were some titties. So
holy fuck, Sean, you didn't have to do that. Look at that.
That's how I roll, fella. So I see people in here who are not membership. So let's
there you go.
Bring them in. And
you guys all got a membership.
Go green.
I see people from the channels.
Higgity Higgs.
I see. Crystal Craig. Crystal Craig hasn't come in my show in a while. Where's Crystal Craig at?
Sean, I still have the question though.
Go ahead.
When are you doing the TikTok trend where it's, hey, I'm Sean Higgs. Blah blah blah. Hey, I'm Sean Higgs.
Let me tell you, I want to do that on, like, I want to do like I'm Sean Higgs, but like I'm in Texas. Of course, I back my truck in to a handicapped spot that's raised 36 inches off the ground. Disabled plates on it. I want to do that one. I'm from Texas. Of course, I want.
How old are your kids again? They got to help you out with the
17 and 14. Yeah, I want to do a whole bunch of them. See, it's easy because I'm going to do the TikTok channel would just be Higgs Talk. That's what I call it, Higgs Talk, as opposed to the OnlyFans of $+ Daddy.
I think you should do it, bro. That shit would be so funny, man. Every time I think of like the higgity hot dog, that like that the Higgs channel on TikTok would be.
Yes, I'm Sean Higgs. Of course, I'm going to tell you to take a +130 instead of laying 295 with somebody.
Of course, I'm taking the -1.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you betting the -1? The -190.
Of course, I'm not betting the Lakers to beat Denver at plus 300.
They lose every time.
Oh, man.
man.
What are you guys all on for today? I had the Mavericks, and I got a Maverick future. Does not look good after today's debacle.
Yeah, that was bad. I was on the
What was
Mavs
that
too.
about? Like they could even out of the gate, they couldn't do anything.
It's the sports books. The
There
biggest
it
ability
ain't-
in any future bet is the Dallas Mavericks to win the championship.
But that doesn't make them lose by that much. Like they
Bro,
were
bro,
literally missing layups and just.
Yeah, you know what?
Move from plus
Listen,
125.
I believe in myself. All right, like my
150.
shirt says.
When
So
the line
I don't
goes from
mind.
plus 125 to 150. You can't bet it. The books would lose too much money if the Mavericks won today.
No, listen, I had the Mavs. Hey, you're welcome, Crystal. You're welcome to everybody. The Fix is in. Who else? Who else got a membership? OD. Whoever got it, you're welcome. Everybody comes in, hits the like buttons for shows, but you know what? Justin Big Stacks POD. So remember that
Attaboy,
was the
Justin.
channel. Now all you have to just go to my channel, and hit the like button. There you go. Start there. Hit the like
Yeah,
button.
and he has
Hit the-
memberships
hit the
over there
like
too, I
button.
think.
I'll start at the like buttons. Memberships are tough to do. It's hard enough to get likes.
Yeah, no, it is hard enough to get.
Do you have enough members to do memberships?
Yeah, I just got it last
You
week.
should
I got
do 'em.
memberships. Yeah, I put it on. It's on.
I
I put on members. I'm gonna start like I put some premiums on there. I'm gonna get the little shop up for the llama shirts and stuff, and
Okay.
I don't know. I just listen. Like I even said, I'm like, how do you come into a chat and I gifted myself a membership. How do you come in and watch and don't even hit a like button? I don't understand.
It's insane. I don't understand it either.
Hit the dislike button. Say you're terrible.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
here
hit
for
the
just to go back and forth. I don't get it. So, like Billy was saying about the money line, like I had the Mavs plus 1.5. So I'm thinking, okay, I like this game before. It flips on the Kawhi news, which I'm still feeling good about, right? I mean, I like them at plus 1.5. Why wouldn't I like them at minus? But what are you gonna do? I mean, I got the Pacers plus 3.5. How's that gonna work out today? I don't know. They're down by 20.
I bet the first half under with Mike, and I didn't bet anything else on that.
So when stuff like that, I have a good number, but then it switches
Yeah.
because of what happens.
First half under.
Yep.
How do I do that? So it's a loss. Like, oh, you got the Pacers, you're terrible. Why the Pacers plus 3.5? How do I got a bad one? Llama swag. Yes, I got to do the llama swag. Look at this guy. Look at this mess.
Cash. The first half under. God damn it. I don't know what you guys are doing here with the NBA, but we're cashing. I think it's 11-2. That's it. That's all I have to
It's
say.
going to be 12. It's going to be 12-1 right now, isn't it? Or 12-2. 12-2. Yeah. It was 10.
I don't care. Sean Higgs. I don't care, motherfucker. Let's go.
Don't yell at me, Brian.
What do you want? You want something else? Colorado Avalanche. God damn it. Everybody's on the Winnipeg Jets right now. Let's
I got
get
one-
some live line. Colorado Avalanche.
I got
Fuck you
Winnie
guys.
puck line.
Fuck you guys. How about that? Fuck you guys.
There
Billy,
you go.
with all due
That's how you-
respect.
That's how you eat
Billy.
a chop. That's how you eat
Is
a
that pork
chop.
chop? Yeah, I could go
That's
for
how
one of
you
those
eat a
right now.
chop.
What do you having? Pork chop?
Yeah, threw it in the oven, throw some potatoes in the pan, and then you don't have to look at it for the next 2 hours.
My wife did meatballs and sausage today and some raviolis.
That's very.
We got a battle royale, boys. Here's the problem. Let me give you guys this breakdown after the first intermission.
Do it. Let's go.
Of
Give me the
Colorado
breakdown.
and Winnipeg. Let's all go. Let's get after it here. Here's the problem. You're in a score fest. You're in a battle royale. And the Colorado Avalanche are equipped. Players in the first line, the second line, the third line. They're ready to roll deep. You want to go out there with Winnipeg and try to combat these boys with their fucking sharpshooters? All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell you what, your play is the Winnipeg Jets, whatever it takes. Meanwhile, all of us winners are rolling on Colorado. Fuck you, Winnipeg Jets. Let's go.
What
Like
about
it.
There, Sean Higgs, I gave you both sides, but I'm coming
Nice.
in hard.
You're insane today, Mike. You all right?
Mike is fired up. This is like This is like if you how do I explain it? This is like the pinnacle of like this is like Christmas for like adults. That's the best way to describe it. Christmas for
Billy,
adults.
I cannot believe how many people think that. Now, listen, this game may or may not be indicative of the series, but I cannot believe how many people are just like, oh, the Winnipeg
It's
Jets
crazy.
are going to beat the Colorado Avalanche.
It's crazy.
Sean Higgs, the
What?
Winnipeg Jets are going to beat the Colorado Avalanche.
That's what Mel
the
told me.
fuck?
Mel said Winnipeg.
Yeah, wow.
Mel and about 6 other people told me this.
Yeah, Mel and the rest.
Yeah.
When Mike says the entire universe, it's every capper that I have not heard one person on the Avalanche. I was thinking Avalanche. He's been on it. I pushed me over the edge, but him, JPZ, and me are the only people in the Avs in the entire world.
So,
Whoa,
do you
whoa.
take the Avalanche minus 120 right now?
Are you? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I've
why not?
hammered him already. I'm going to hammer him again.
I don't have a total on this.
Mike didn't tail Joe T on the first period over though. I did.
First
That's that
period over was a cigar.
Well, it was a fucking.
Pretty bad.
I've
T
never
was
seen
on
it.
that? Joe T
Joe
was
T
on it and I
person.
missed it?
Yeah.
He gave it out.
Well, fuck you, Joe T.
Some gacho said
Shout out, giving everybody the winner.
You're welcome.
Good job.
You're welcome to them new members of the Nerd Talk posse. I missed you last night. I was out.
No, I send the link out. I don't make expectations. You got what you got to do.
I didn't listen. I didn't even do late night money last night. I didn't. So I was like,
Last time.
Mid-morning money.
no,
Sean,
there was no
we got
bad time
mid-morning
last
money
night.
coming up.
Yes, we'll do
9:30
late afternoon,
a.m.
mid morning. Yeah, breakfast.
9:30 a.m.
Maybe I'll do like a 7 a.m. show called like the Breakfast Bookie or something.
That's called the morning steam with Ramon Scott, baby.
I tailed myself in the first period over. There you go.
Morning Steam. Lucas Bets. It's Lucas with the lid off. Anybody remember that song? Lucas with the lid off. Nobody? Lucas with the lid off? Anybody?
No.
How about Lucas,
seems
where Charlie Sheen molested Corey Haim? How about the movie Lucas?
I remember the movie. They didn't have the duck in it or some fucking thing.
What?
It was a different movie. Was it a different movie? Okay, never mind.
Lucas was Corey Haim, Jeremy Piven squeezing oranges and making the juice shoot out.
Jeremy
of his muscle.
Piven was in a movie with Corey Haim.
And Charlie Sheen and Kerry Green.
That's strange. That's a strange cast, I must
Yeah,
say.
Winona Ryder too is in it. Lucas. It was 1986. Lucas.
I haven't seen the Bucks miss a fucking shot. Holy fuck! Are you sure? What was the first half over under at, man? They're about to put up a 60 bomb.
So remember how we were talking about that baseball game? How it's always the main primetime Sunday night game of the week is always an under, and it was at 10. Mike, it's already at 7 runs. So did your boy Olsen get a fucking? Let's see.
No, he didn't. I looked.
Motherfucker.
He's not
I didn't
one of
do
the
any-
assholes.
I didn't do any props today, by the way. No
What?
props today.
Oh,
Nothing.
Mr.
And even-
Higgs, let me shake your hand.
Did I really prop yesterday?
Braden Marsh cashed at the bottom of the first inning.
First inning, 3-run home run plus 185. You're welcome on a review prop. I liked a lot of games today, but I couldn't do there was 9 games I was looking at. Cleveland, but run line was minus 130, so I'm like I can't do that. Seattle game 1 because they had won 4 in a row. The Reds winner. Philadelphia run line again. They were minus 135. The Mets, the Brewers, Red Sox, and Toronto. I was like, I can't do 10, 12 games on a Sunday. I just can't do it. Especially when I'm riding the streaks of teams getting swept at home and stuff like that. I was like, and early on, they all won. I was like, all right, I like the Natties. They won. Red Sox winner. Philly covered the run line. Reds won. Cleveland run line. Brew Crew winner. But then I would have lost the Seattle game. I would have lost the Met game. I would have lost the Toronto game. So I maybe would have had a little bit of a winning day because the Braves were the next one too. Braves and Braves were the last one because the Mets were a loser in Seattle. So Braves won 6.
Sean Higgs, what do you think about the first half autoplay for the under in NBA playoffs? First
I think
half
it's
under.
a mortal human lock. You should bet your children's unborn children on these games. I'm launching a scud attack on your bookmaker.
I'll tell
Two
you
for the
what.
money. I love two for money. I own two for money, by the way.
I'm 10-2.
Brandon
I'm about to go 11-2 on these fucking first half unders.
I'm the $1 million man, Brandon Lang. Actually, here's a little thing. Brandon Lang, the Brandon Lang follows me on Twitter. By the way, there's a little. How about that?
Yeah.
He knows. He probably takes my plays and uses them on his show.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's a scout
That'd be
attack.
funny. You know what? Because he's on like, so I did a podcast for him. It's on through like the Believe Network or whatever. So he's on another show with somebody else, and then also I'm like, they kind of like new follows. I'm like, oh, look at this. I'm like, Brandon Lang. I said, I didn't even know this guy was on Twitter. But I think he only does football.
That's
I was hoping
that you might put out. You might be.
I was hoping he'd have me on the show with I think he does a show with Cam Rogers, if I believe. Not that, I don't, that usually don't throw out other people's names of shows and cappers like that. But we're just talking. I was just doing my quote from Two for the Money. I had to bring him up. Sorry, everybody. We could talk about your favorite guy who lent.
No, fuck him.
You want to talk about doubling down on this Avalanche game? Because I just did. It's fine. We don't have to talk about it. Just leave it alone. It's better off you guys don't tail me. Don't tail me in the NHL this year. Don't do it. Don Higgs, don't tail me in the NHL this year. Don't do it.
You're crap. I tell you nowhere.
I didn't know how high of an ROI the NHL was until I would sit in the back before coming on, and I'd be like, boom, click, click, click. Like, I didn't know it was like that. Like, it's like there's like levels, I feel like, but there's like an eliteness of a level when you can just like that shit's paying for the other bets, like damn near. Like you can fucking buy a fucking house with all the fucking ROI profits off of the NHL this year from that show, dude. It's ridiculous.
That's exactly what happened. We took swings for the fences. Let's go, though. Hey, how about this? Fucking Winnipeg Jets. Get the fuck out of here. I can't even talk anymore. I will talk more. I will. I can't do it, but I will. I can't fucking believe. I'll tell you, I'll eat shit right to the end. But I don't
if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button because Mike is actually going off the rails. He might actually fall off a chair here, folks. So get the like button. You don't know what you're going to get.
I can't. We're finally here. I can't fucking believe we're finally here.
It
Mike's
still does.
insane.
We've been talking about this.
Billy's
Jets,
eating dinner. He could actually start
Colorado
choking to
team.
death because he'll start laughing at something Mike does. There could be a live death on Twitter. You don't know what's going to happen.
No, live bet Colorado. Let's go. I can't believe we're finally here. This is the game. This is the game. This is series. This is everything. Let's go. Fucking Winnipeg. Woo! Winnipeg's going to win this first game. All right. Let's see.
So Winnipeg's favorite now. They're both minus 120. Now Winnipeg's 126.
Fuck Winnipeg. How about that, Sean Higgs? Fuck Winnipeg. It's a big game. It's a big game. Might not say on the line.
Over 12.5 in the in this Brave game.
I don't know. Originally I was going to take the under, but we talked about it, and I might take this 1.5 over for the second period. It's at minus 135. If I can get it down to minus 120 ish, I'll bet it.
Holy fuck, man! You talk about blowout in fashion. How many times do I have to say it? If you are a team that's never played in the playoffs before, don't back them in game one. It's like
I liked them. I liked them at +3. I didn't like it when they're favored.
Trap God says he's on the Avalanche too, Mike.
Where's Mel?
So this is way more important. We all love Jesse, but we all know Mike and Jesse are best friends.
Go Jets, go!
Lady, come here.
Our guy Jesse
That's
Schultz.
not a fair comment.
Jesse all is well over there in Asia, right?
He was over there collecting dongs with Mike's brother.
Yeah. Well, hey, did you guys go and get that dong? Is that that's the sports betting logo or motto in Thailand? Get that dong.
Get that
And
dong.
Mike, where did you get this first half over under? Because the Bucks are about to put up 100 fucking points to damn selves. It feels like.
Yeah, I don't know. It's 3 seasons deep and 3
No,
seasons.
I'm saying like,
6
what was the number? Because the
What
Bucks
was-
literally have 70 points.
What was the total in
Number
that first
they
half?
get?
I don't remember. I took it and I don't remember. Let me pull it up.
I'll pull it up.
112.5 is what I got.
Yeah, that
It's a
sounds
fucking
about
sweat.
right.
That's a fucking sweat. Now you're good. Should be good, I should say.
No, it was
at 108.
111.
Well, I would check your tickets because it's going to.
No, in the Pacers game, we got.
Look at the different
111.
numbers. 113, 105, and
Okay.
114 and a half. Look at the difference
You
spreads.
got to definitely.
We
check
got it. Barely. We got it. Mike is. I'm going to tell you right now. Mike will be.
Yeah, I had
hitting Mike-
112 and a half. I got 111. I got
I-
112 and a
didn't I say
half
that?
on that thing.
Okay.
Oh, you got to hit up Jeff. Jeff is supposed to come over for a barbecue.
What happens is Saigon stays in second. 113.
What wife swap?
Wives.
105,
All right, I'll be
114.
back. I don't want to.
Jeez, look at all these numbers. I'll just put a number up there, you jamokes. Jeff is supposed to be coming over for a barbecue on Wednesday. Oh, I like it.
Dave,
What?
we cashed again. We're 13 and 2 now.
We did.
First half unders.
You want me to play the
13
mumble
and 2.
rappers?
Yeah. You
I don't
got
have
that
them.
one?
No.
Liberty, fuck yeah, white slip, fuck yeah, the Alamo, fuck yeah, Band-Aid, fuck yeah, Las Vegas, fuck yeah, Christmas, fuck yeah.
Band-Aids.
13 and fucking 2, boys. Sean Higgs. Even you can admire a fucking trend like that. 13 and 2. First
13 and
half
2 is pretty good.
unders.
Another big picks from Dave guy who Dave's a big fan of Mr. Numbers, loves his 22 and 2 run of Dodgers plating more than 3.5 guys in the first inning. It has cashed 22 of 24 times.
All right. Right now, the over 1.5 is plus money. Do we do it? I think we will.
Avalanche money line.
Oh, it just locked up. No.
So that's because probably Winnipeg scored.
No TV. No, nothing. I'm watching on TV.
All right.
This is a fight. They're fighting. Oh no, they're not going to let them fight. The guy's helmet's off, and he's.
I'll tell you. Fucking Winnipeg. I even after where we are, I still can't believe it. I can't believe it.
The fuck was that?
Let's make a noise.
Winnipeg.
Berkey's like, let's get sexy on some bets. So I was like, let me make a little noise for that.
Yeah, there you go. Do you want to bet me sexy?
What do you got, Dave? Got something for us to perk us up?
Yeah, I'm waiting for this plus one and over 1.5 at plus 100. I'll throw a little bit of money on it.
Do you jump in at halftime here with the Pacers plus 20?
No.
No, I
just say
cashed
no.
the first half under. I'm just gonna keep it.
Oh, there's
Say no. I mean, think about the Maverick game. They scored 8 points in the second quarter. They came back and lost by 12. Why not get a 20 spot here?
First half under. Shut the game down, John Higgs.
That's over. That's cash. Let's move on to the second half. What are we doing here?
Nothing.
I can't worry about
our
the past.
victory.
That's
We're
the
taking
past.
our victory
Winner.
and we're reapplying it to the Colorado.
Mike, if you need a
Avalanche.
bet right now, what bet should you be? All the
Yes.
bets.
We're not
What-
worried
Yeah,
about
I'm
what's past.
taking my first half under money and I'm reapplying it. to
No,
the
no.
Colorado
Any bet you can make in any sport. What would it be? What game would it be in? What would it be?
Well, I'm not just telling you which one it would be. I'm telling you where I would take my winnings. That
Avalanche.
first half under, let's move it over to the Colorado Avalanche. You fucking
That's what I
guys
thought.
on the Winnipeg Jets. I can't fucking believe it. I'm watching it. I'll take it to my fucking, I'll die on the hill. Get out of here. You know what? Don't put your money on the Colorado Avalanche. Nobody. Sean, don't do it. Sean, don't put your money on the Colorado.
I just tripled up on
Yes.
the Avalanche. You told me to take the Avalanche.
No, I'm telling you not to now. I'm telling everybody not to. Stop taking the Avalanche.
Now I'm buying off of them. Thank you.
No, he's not. What? No, don't. No, take him. That's what he's telling you.
Well, thanks, Mike.
What's
Sean,
going on?
I'm lit, Sean. I'll tell you what. You tell me. You're my friend. You've heard me talk about this for a couple.
I don't know.
days now.
You can't talk when you're hammered like this. This is just confusing talk. You're like, you get off of them. It's not a play.
It's on. He's on him. He's on him. On you.
Whatever. I'm taking.
Everybody loves the Winnipeg Jets. Let's go. They're plus
I'm taking
105 right
Winnipeg
now.
minus 3.5 goals here.
Fuck these Winnipeg Jets. I cannot wait. I'm watching the game. I can't fucking wait. I'm battling. Fuck these Winnipeg Jets. How about that?
Why can't I find the captioning on my TV? Fuck this shit.
Winnipeg Jets. The problem the Winnipeg Jets have is they fucked around and hit a hornet's nest. All of a sudden, they got Colorado fucking amped up. Everybody's looking to score, and they are scoring. So Winnipeg Jets that don't score a lot have 3 goals already. Colorado, hornet's nest, 3 goals. They're just getting started. It's a bad spot for the Winnipeg Jets. Everybody likes the Winnipeg Jets, though. Everybody likes them.
I
Winnipeg's
got to move
gonna
on to tomorrow's baseball. I got to look at tomorrow's baseball here. What do we got for tomorrow? Let's go. Milwaukee against the Pirates, plus 115.
Jesse, I don't disagree. If only they had a goaltender. But they might just score enough on offense that it doesn't matter. Let's see what happens.
Take
If
the
only
Brewers
they had
tomorrow.
the goaltender.
Brewers plus 115. Pirates have lost 6 in a row, and they're favored again for some reason because everybody loves this young kid Jones because he strikes out guys.
Where's the fucking closed captioning?
Colorado Avalanche on the money line right now is minus 115. They've minus 118, excuse me. They've turned from a dog to a favorite.
This has not moved since halftime. It was minus 120 both ways at the half.
Listen.
You listen. You listen. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Listen.
You listen.
You listen. It was 120 at the half. It has not moved. It's still 120. I don't even have a total posted on this.
What the fuck? All right, I give up.
Time.
I give up.
I tell you what. Everybody should jump in.
Keith,
on the
people are going
Winnipeg
to jump
Jets.
on the Pirates because they got that young kid who strikes. He's got like 32 strikeouts in 25 innings or whatever. Jared Jones is like 32 and 23 or whatever. Okay, you can't.
Listen,
you can't
everybody
jump
likes
on
the
a
Winnipeg
team.
Jets.
Yeah, and they're winning. They just scored.
Go ahead. Talk about the Winnipeg Jets.
And you got to take the Orioles tomorrow, too. I love Reed Detmers, but I can't bet on a team that's on a losing streak. You're going to give me plus money? Here we go.
God, they want to fight. These fucking they want to. Everyone's chippy. I want to see a fight. They're not going to let them fight in the playoffs.
Well, they might, but not in the first game, most likely.
Yeah. And they're not going to let Cale McCarr. They're not going to let
Although
any star
this
players.
one here with a 3-3 spot, they very well could.
At the next Pubapalooza in the park lot, they should have a inflatable pool and like a baby oil wrestling match between people.
Jose will do it.
It's got to be by
Jose's
Wasteland.
already gotten bare chest slapped by a man on camera. You remember that, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the new No Way Jose clip that they have. I like the No Way Jose. I somehow want to steal it from my channel.
Yeah, it's an excellent intro video.
Not as
Some
good as,
asshole. Who was the asshole that said this game wasn't tied? It's 3-3 right now. Colorado. Everybody, listen. Everybody, every single vessel on this fucking world enjoys a spot. They've taken an opportunity. They're betting it on the Winnipeg Jets. Go ahead, bet. Go ahead. John.
I'm back on the Jets.
Winnipeg Jets. Go put some money on it.
Putting 10 silver pieces on the Winnipeg Jets.
Yeah. Fucking, I tell you what, I rolled the formula out there. I said, put a fucking dime on Colorado Avalanche to win this fucking series. Put one game in Colorado, Winnipeg can win the series at plus 200. Put $500 on them then. You're playing for free and you got the fucking Avalanche. They're going to win this Winnipeg series. Everybody says Winnipeg. Everybody says Winnipeg.
It's more like lose a peg.
More like chlorophyll. Any props in the OKC game? No. I have the under in that game only. Lady, what do you want? Go on. I think go home teams in hockey.
Look at Jesse. Jess says I wouldn't bet on the Avs with Mike's POD money. Oh man, if you got plenty of money to play with. If you did with my POD money, don't make me go out and get it. But I agree. I wouldn't bet the fucking Jets. I'm still here. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Now we're in the game. We got 10 minutes. We're halfway through it. I still can't fucking believe all you Jets backers. Can't believe it.
I'm bidding on a foot massager. Hold on a second.
I won a bunch of hockey money this year, and it wasn't by buying into what the Jets are doing.
Well,
we'll see.
We'll
see. This would be a bad one for the Winnipeg Jets to lose too at home. The first game at home. Can't lose the first
They're up
game.
4-3 though. So
all the favorites have won every single game thus far. There's no way.
Yeah.
How
about that,
way.
baby?
The fucking
Puck line's still live.
Oh.
Jets, Jets.
Oh.
Well, I did bet the second period over 1.5.
Yes, abs.
Someone show me Fire Marshal Ed. Is Fireman Ed at the game for the Jets too in this one?
Disrespectful.
Or for Winnipeg, what would it be? It wouldn't be a fireman. He'd be like an elk herder, Ed, right? Elk herder.
No, it's
elk herder Harry.
All of their municipal employees ride horses. Okay, they're cops, they're firemen, everyone.
I don't like it. I like elk herder Harry better than fireman Ed.
Elk herder.
Elk herder Harry.
All right, Jets scored 4-3. Winnipeg is up.
Says he's next to me. Who's next to me? Elk herder Harry, fireman Ed, DJ Hardy. Avalanche or toast. Perky, dude, I don't know how Perky hasn't had a heart attack. He just rides ups and downs every second. Fireman Ed.
I thought you were going to say that because of his another thing.
Oh, yeah, because of how he lives his crazy life. Perky bumps.
Yeah.
But I see like some of Perky's tweets on Twitter. I'm like, man, God, Perky, you're going to relax, bro. Bet it and forget it. If you bet it, it's a winner. Just go to bed thinking you won the game. Subhuman gotcha. I love it. Subhuman. Fireman Ed. What's Lady doing over there? Lady!
There she is, right there. You see
I
her?
know. I saw her in the background.
Hey, say hi. She won't shit on your lawn, huh? You a good girl?
You won't because I put poison on my lawn to kill animals. I was thinking about making like booby traps and putting like spray painting wood like brown so it matches like the grass, and then put like nails in it so people walk on it, they get nails through their feet.
That's
But
a horrible idea.
That's against the law apparently to booby trap your property.
Well, absolutely, because you injure people like innocent. What if a kid was coming over to get a ball that?
Yeah.
That's fucking horrible.
I saw something. A guy like to keep the birds off his fence. He's got like nails along the top part,
Yeah.
like little specks. It's like somebody went to like jump over a fence and put their hands down. Like, oh
Oh God.
rusty nail. Make sure free tetanus shots on the corner.
Avalanche just have so much power. They're so much less precise. They're just crazy fast and bam, bam, bam. That's where they got caught. They got caught on that last one. It was a 2-on-1. Pillows don't have the right effect. That doesn't matter. What are you doing? But anyways, thanks to everyone for showing up. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Do that on all your burners too. We're trying to get to 1,000 followers, and when we get to 1,000 followers, we're monetized, which means I get 5 cents a month. But more importantly, I can get demonetized. I want emails. I want to talk about wieners. I want to say the F word.
That's what you get. 5 cents a month. That's the deal.
It's nothing. It's nothing. I mean, talk to the Earls who have like 3,000. They get like a couple bucks a month. But the memberships and stuff are different. You get like half of that, I think. But
I started my memberships at like whatever, like the $4.99 or $5.99.
That's what I did. I just want to pay for StreamYard. That's all I care about is paying for StreamYard. But I want to get demonetized. So my pledge is to you: when we get to 1,000 followers, I will try my hardest to get demonetized. I will play the Ultimate Warriors fucking theme song. I will play a copyrighted music. I will do everything. I don't care if they take my videos down. I just want to get there. I think that's a fun idea. There you go. I want to do what I want to do. And the whole while make money. Why are they going backwards? Okay. I just want one more goal. I mean, I would love to have it from the Avs. If we get a goal here, another goal, then we would break even on this game if the Avs didn't win. Get down. You don't go up there. What's that? Former Duke guard Jeremy Roach announces commitment to Baylor. Damian Lillard beats the first quarter buzzer. Sport of a 35-point first half. As Bucks lead Pacers 69-42. I got you. Like you said, fade the injury report. Who cares if Giannis is out? That team has enough people on it when you look at them to beat the Pacers. In my opinion, I didn't bet the game, so what do I know? I only tailed Mike on the first half, so we're in and we're out. We're on the Preds. We're on the under in the next NBA game. We are. Do we have any MLB action right now? No, we just had Arizona and then the Colorado game shit the bed. So no more MLB for us. Only one game. Oh, actually, there's 2 games going now.
Rockies with a lead again.
Well, fucking Rockies didn't. The past 2 games I had overs. Watch this one go over. Sick.
Colorado plus 225 right now. Break out the pen on the Pacers. I know. Here's the thing, Jess, with that. I mean, I was saying before, I got the Pacers plus 3.5. I can't. Same when I have the Mavericks plus money. Things happen. It changes. I can't delete it from the site. It's there. I got to take an L. What am I going to do with it? You know? I could easily buy off in human form here. That's easy enough to do and save myself. But site wise, I'm taking a donut today.
Did you really cash out on that bet that Mike said to not to?
Yeah.
That's so bad. What?
Well, I'm glad I did because they're losing now. So
Well, yeah, but either way, like, because you weren't getting full value, obviously. So
it was minus 120, and then I cashed back. Well, I already had puck line for Winnipeg. I took every home team puck line right for the first games.
yeah,
And so I was like, all right, minus 120, I'll take them. Sure. And then he's like, I don't know if he's just drunk and
he's saying it sarcastically, but
I didn't know when he's hammered, you can't tell the difference when you're
I
hammered.
know. Yeah.
So I was like, all right, maybe he's seeing like, you know what? He's watching. I don't watch the games. I don't listen. That's why I don't watch. I'm gonna bet it, forget it. It's a winner. As far as I'm concerned, I'm 10-0 or 1-0. It doesn't make a difference. 100 games, every game's a winner. I don't worry about it. And then I came back on Winnipeg to get out of it. It was minus 115. So whatever. I'll make $1.
Yeah. A lot of game left. Only down one.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, well, now it's like, do I take my plus 2.25?
I don't know. I'm riding. I basically have. If I get another goal in this quarter, no matter who scores it, it doesn't matter who wins. I break even if the Avs lose. So I'm on free money. I don't want to put another bet in this game. Is what I'm saying.
See, I'm torn here because I have the puck line, but if I come in again, I got the Jets just to win. But if I pull a Colorado one here, then I can lose everywhere. Then all of a sudden the game's 6-5 and I get screwed all over the joint,
Yeah.
But I'm going to do that anyway because I got worst case that I'm just losing my initial play. That's not bad. I don't mind that because these will work themselves out. Minus 115 and plus 220. Plus 225. Or do I wait can we go scoreless till the third and then it's 4-3 and then I could probably get the Colorado at a 3-1 clip.
Is that tripping? They just got him for tripping? Is it going to be a Winnipeg
Bueller, aka Higgs PFT? I don't know what for the hockey here. I'm not watching the Perky. I don't know. Here he is. It's 3-1 now. Now it's 3-1.
3-1 what?
To get the Avalanche live plus $3.
Oh, well, it's because I think they just got tripping, so it's a
power play.
Power play, yeah, for the Jets.
All right.
If you want them, take them now. I'm not touching them again.
I know what happened because now it's at a 280. My 20-point pacer line's down to 15. That's why I can't do live stuff.
Well,
let's see. Yeah, somebody's in a box here. I'm watching live on my PPH. Who's in blue? Is that Winnipeg in blue?
Yeah, Winnipeg's in blue.
All right.
One game in the series, I don't bet the total, and they're going to go over the stupid Rockies and Mariners. Don't score. Rockies don't score a run in 18 innings or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was like 3-2 today, right? Or 4-2, 4-3.
But it was all in extra innings.
Yeah. Oh, really?
They didn't score in regular time. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Phantom runner madness.
And then I had it yesterday. It was 9.5, and the Mariners scored 7 runs. If you would have told me that, I would have told you that would have soared over. But apparently that's all effed up. All right. We want one more goal. We kind of want it from the Avs. But if it comes from Winnipeg, it's fine. That means we break even for the game. At least, at minimum, we're just riding it. And we got the Preds later. And we got
Colorado just cleared it.
I think
After
you're.
like-
I'm at 418. I'm on T cable. I'd be surprised if you're ahead.
Where are you at? What do you see right now?
I see 409. They killed the penalty. 4 minutes to go. Let's get a
Right.
fucking shot. Let's get a goal.
How are you ahead of the sports book? That's crazy.
Oh, I shouldn't be ahead of the sports book.
Well, you are.
Well, where? Well, I could tell you. Okay, never mind. There it
I mean,
is.
I'm at 410.
Oh, the sport book stream. That's always behind the sports book ticker or the actual sports book is ahead, but the stream is behind. Oldie, Ian, my boy, thank you so much. Appreciate it. 3 minutes to go. We need a goal. If we don't get a goal, I might fire away at the
Oldie. Good job, Oldie.
Nice.
Voodoo
Yeah.
Rangers in the house. Shots on goal parlay in a second. Nice one. I'm getting out of the live. See, I hang out in this as bad things happen. Bad things happen.
2 minutes and 30 seconds.
I want to just let's talk. I see. I'm already on like Monday baseball. We got a day. What's up with this day game, Yankee game?
On a Monday, they do some Monday day games nowadays.
That's just a random one. Versus the A's. I'm thinking about taking JP Sears tomorrow plus 205
Oh, geez.
against Rodon. You just do an under early action. What do you think? Two lefties on the hill.
I need to look and see how they're hitting against them.
92% on the Yanks.
We need to get one of these bets, either the Avs or another goal. Just get a goal.
Still good step back, Jay.
No, Mike came back, Nate. He came back and then he went and then he left.
Probably peed on himself. You don't even hear him. He doesn't mute himself. So imagine if he was like rubbing one out in the bathroom or something, he'd be making noise like, ah.
Well, if this is the time he chose to rub one out, I'd question that more than anything. But
I'd be impressed if he could with his little limpness after getting hammered. Good luck.
how do you know that? Well, some people are that way, some people aren't.
Perky, ready to take the Yanks, huh? You ready to jump back on the Yanks saying like it's 250? 250 with Rodon?
Oh, we're gonna give that first period right back.
I want to take the Yanks and the White Sox tomorrow. Yanks and the White Sox in a parlay. The Twins. Why are the Twins laying 180 with Paddock? Are you kidding me? Chris Paddock?
I don't know, man.
If Pee in Your Pants is cool, I'd be Miles Davis, oldie.
Yeah, that's that old lady and Billy Madison.
Pee in Your Pants
I know the
is
reference.
the coolest.
Yeah.
My mom came over for dinner tonight, and I had Miami Vice on TV.
Okay.
I don't know if it was on like Freevee. Maybe Freevee has a whole Miami Vice channel. And she's like, "Oh, Don Johnson." It's like, yeah, it's Miami Vice. Then my daughter's like, "Can we move to Miami? Everybody dresses so cool there."
Oh, really cool, huh?
I was like, "Yeah, 1987, it was a hot spot." Brian says, "F the Yanks, they ain't hitting in the Penn Temple." Seriously, right? I mean, the total is 8. Do you want to go under the 8 there? Brian, what's your thoughts?
Uh-oh.
Sears versus the Yankees. All right, we're going to be jumping on a Cabrera ribby tomorrow. He has 5 at bats, 4 for 5 apparently. He's batting 800 with a homer and a ribby. Judge 1 for 1 with a 3-run shot. Rizzo 333 and 6 at bats. And who are we taking a Ruby prop on tomorrow on the ace? Phil Nevin still plays?
It's got to be his son.
It
Phil
just
Nevin-
says Nevin. It just, I don't know who it is.
Phil Nevin went to Cal State Fullerton. I think he also went to El Dorado High School, which is right down the street from where he used to live.
El Dorado.
Yeah, El Dorado.
What do you think about Romancing the Stone?
Is it the movie?
The movie, Romancing the Stone. Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner. We got a
Oh,
little...
I don't remember. For some reason, I was thinking about the movie that's something, the Battle of the Roses, when him and his wife try to kill each other.
That was the War of the Roses.
Or whatever it was.
No, Romancing the Stone is he's the guy down in Colombia, Cartagena, and he's collecting birds, and the bus runs into his truck, and all the birds escape.
Oh.
And they got the little dude from It's Sunny and Always Sunny in Philadelphia is in it.
Danny DeVito.
Yes,
The little dude.
yeah, he's a little dude.
He is little. All right, we didn't get the second. We just gave that money right back for the second period over. But I think I'm just going to put more on the apps.
Oh,
I'm going to tell El Dorado, the same Elder. I'm not going to say where it is, but the
Robert
same
Zemeckis, Back to the
same
Future.
El Dorado and that Phil Nevin went to.
I got real internet a few months ago. My T gets 24-hour Baywatch station. Is that on the LG channels? LG channels might have that, I think. Yasmin Belief. Yeah, I thought Romancing. So I was thinking about like treasure hunter movies today. Like I enjoyed Indiana. Obviously, Raiders of the Lost Ark was good. I did not like the second one. I did like Holy Grail was good.
Temple of Doom was the second one.
Yeah, I don't even want to say its name, and neither the last ones were terrible.
Oh yeah,
I won't even mention their names either. But give me Raiders, give me some Sean Connery, excellent. Romancing the Stone. It's not really a treasure hunter type movie, but it's like there's a map follow the heart to get to the diamond or whatever. Of course, Goonies is a good treasure hunter movie.
that's my favorite movie of all time.
Brian, even you can't say I'm not even saying that name. Terrible. I want to say, I know people don't like it. I like the National Treasure movies. I like National Treasure with Nick Cage. I'll say it. Sign me up.
We're gonna double tap the apps here. Got it right.
Steven Spielberg was directing or producing all the movies that he. Listen, I don't know. In his movies, was he directing? No, because Above the Law and Out for Justice, obviously, the two best. And what was the other one? Hard to Kill. That was like the trifecta of him being really good. Hard to Kill, Above the Law, and Out for Justice is fabulous. All-time great movie. That's a top 10 80s flick. But then you see his stuff on. Dude, you go to like Amazon Prime or like Netflix, check out the Steven Seagal collection of like him in like the 20 teens. Like, it's like he's a big fat guy with a ponytail. Like it's like terrible.
I'm listening. I'm just.
Oh yeah, Da Vinci Code. I could do Da Vinci Code. There you go. Steven Spielberg. No, Spielberg didn't do Romancing the Stone. Spielberg did Romancing the Stone.
You can look it up.
Look that up, please. I need verification on he did that.
Steven Spielberg wrote The Goonies.
Yeah.
I know
Oh yeah. Dude, I thought he was talking about Romancing the Stone.
I'm looking that up too, but he wrote The Goonies.
Bruce Willis. I was just watching Moonlighting. So Moonlighting is on one of my channels. So I watched the premiere episode of Moonlighting, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, 1985. Just think about like a year and a half later, the guy loses all of his hair doing Die Hard.
He did. He didn't have much hair to begin with.
And there's a scene. I told my wife, I said, Sybil Shepherd throws like a little one. Remember the old calendars, Dave? They were like the little books like this. You open up, like the paper ones you pull out the page. So she has it in her hand, and it says 1982 on it. But the premiere episode was in 1985.
Well, they call that they call that continuity in a film.
Well, I'm just thinking, did they just have as an old prop, and it was just like, hey, we got a calendar put on a desk. We need props for a office desk. Here's a calendar. Here's a pet rock for a paperweight. You know what I'm saying? Because pet rocks were big in the 80s.
I
was just
remember
like,
that. Stupidest thing ever.
pet rocks. Under Siege. Yeah, Under Siege. But Erica, she comes out of the cake. Who's the chef? I'm just the chef. Mikey signed out. He passed out. He fell down. Under Siege. Tommy, I'm telling you, Tommy Lee Jones was in Under Siege, but go find The Park Is Mine. Look up The Park Is Mine. He's a vet, and he takes over Central Park for Veterans Day. You know what's great about the 80s movies were, too? There's always like some Vietnam veteran guy. Like, you can't do that now. Like, who's like, there's no movies based on like Gulf War guys, right? I guess there are a few, but not like the guy taking over the park. There's a Bill Murray movie. If you love Bill Murray, who doesn't? And we love What About Bob and
Of course.
Groundhog Day. Forget about Caddyshack and Stripes and those kind of things. He did Quick Change. I told you this. Quick Change with Gina Davis and Randy Quaid, and the guy from Monk is in it. And anyway, I told you. He dressed up as a clown and rob a bank, and the police guy calls. I forgot who it is. He's the old guy. He was in Wall Street. He was one of the guys in Wall Street, I think. One of Charlie Sheen's bosses. And these guys like, listen, you got to come out of there. And he says something. He's like, I know a guy like you in Nam. And the cop's like, oh, God, here we go. It's just like, it's hilarious. Oh, and the guy who played Sledgehammer. Remember that show, Sledgehammer?
Sledgehammer.
Yeah, it was a show called Sledgehammer. Not the video. But I'm telling you, Quick Change is hilarious. Randy Quaid.
What's not hilarious is the Mariners and Rockies. You bet them every time to go over. And I usually bet the first series under when both teams travel, but they postponed it for a day. It's the middle of the second inning. There's 8 runs. Oh, fuck. And the second game of the day?
Oh, my goodness.
Idiots. Quick Change was great.
Yeah, dude. And Nick Nolte. Yeah, Quick Change was great. No one knows about it. Late AC, Jim Belushi. Best Jim Belushi movie with John Ritter, Real Men.
I've seen it.
Real Men. Hilarious.
You don't like Curly Sue? He's in that movie.
No. Oh, what is that?
No.
All the fish in the sea, all the children, all that. We'll give you world peace. And well, what do they want? A glass of water. Just water? Yeah. They don't want anything else with the water? Like what? I don't know, a cracker or something? I mean, there are just some great lines in that movie. John Ritter, Jim Belushi, Max Headroom. Hunter TV show with Fred Dreyer from the Rams. Again, 80s fabulous. You got him. You got Alex Karras, who adopted the Webster, another football player with a kid. Remember Webster?
Yeah, I do.
Stop it with Turner and Hooch. No.
You guys
Sneakers?
remember
Airwolf? Christian Slater? Airwolf, did you say?
Airwolf, remember that?
Oh, with Michael.
Forget his name. I know his face. I
forgot his name too. I'll tell you what Robert Redford movie I like. I like he's with Brad Pitt. Spy Game.
I remember that.
I thought it was a pretty good movie.
You don't like Indecent Proposal?
Jan Michael Vincent. Thank you, Brian. I know Michael something. Jan Michael Vincent. Yes.
Robert Redford movie. You're not going to say
Trap God coming in LA Galaxy talking soccer. We're talking soccer?
Yeah, because Billy was all about the LA Galaxy today in the Copa California Classico or some fucking thing.
48 hours.
I put a
useless 80s crap. Brian, I'm right with you with the useful 80s nonsense, bro.
No, that's what the show's about. Don't get guns on here. Guns and Sean will
yes,
go crazy. But,
Tony Scott did Spy Game. Tony Scott did he did True Romance too, I think. Oh, see, now you're getting crappy. Days of Thunder. I mean, I like Tom Cruise, but not Days of Thunder. Give me Cocktail. Give me Cocktail.
Yes, with Elizabeth Shue.
I could do any Elizabeth Shue movie. She's cute.
Oh, me too.
I watched, you know what I just recently watched? It was going off HBO Max or something, or somewhere. I don't know where I saw it. 3 Days of the Condor. I finally watched that movie.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Cocktails horrible. Oh, D. Oh
Get
my
outta
goodness. Come on. It's fabulous. Is there a
Get
Mac
outta
around?
here.
Why? You found a hair in your quiche? I'm looking for a job. Oh, you want to put a hair in somebody else's quiche? I love to assume that Fridays. It's great. Cuba Libre, Cuba Libre. You bitch. You just couldn't tell me it was a rum and coke? Here's another great movie from like, this is early 90s, maybe 90 or 91. I brought it up before on here. The Freshman with Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando plays the Godfather. He had to sign off of playing the Godfather again with I totally forgot the guy's name from War Games. Who the hell? Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, the main character. Yeah.
Coglin's Law. Yes. Who's Coglin? Oh, he's a late philosopher, flourished in the late 19th century, wrote a series of laws that people generally ignore to their detriment. I love Coglin's Law. I'm not a big Color of Money fan with Tom Cruise. I just you put a sequel out 25 years after the fact. I can't do it. I can't do it. Cannonball Run was a funny ass movie. You want to Cannonball Run? Burt Reynolds. I tweet that out sometimes. The scene where he's like, "Oh boy, it must be hard getting matching suits in 68 extra fat and size dwarf." Ali Sheedy was a dime piece. You liked Ali Sheedy in War Games?
Right.
She's all right, I guess. Dom DeLuise was hilarious.
Dom
Captain
DeLuise.
Chaos. He was Captain Chaos. Yeah, we could do 80s flicks. Well, we could, The Wraith, yes, Charlie Sheen with The Wraith, with the hot chick from what was her name? Twin Peaks. What was that chick's name? He was hot. The Wraith. My first set of boobs I saw, I think back in like 85.
Your first set of boobs. What was the first movie that I ever saw tits in? I know some of the. I know Alien was one, or not Alien. Species was one with that hot fucking blonde chick.
Create an 80s channel, Dale? You think I should just talk about 80s movies?
We could do that. What was even
Just straight
earlier?
80s content? I want to do something. Remember those Bobos on like Comedy Central would have like Mystery Science Theater 3000 and just play nonsense movies?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'd love to just talk about like just 80s flicks and go through them. This is why like the 80s were just, again, 1980 I was 6. I was born in 74. But like if Spies Like Us with Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd, the Russian broads, Doctor. Like, I'm listening to like Sirius XM on 80s on 8 or whatever, and they bring up like the top 40 from like 1980 or 81. Listen to some of those songs and then like catch like 1989 and just the total disparity. Like in 89, all of a sudden you have like Run DMC on there and there's like heavy metal, like not Guns N' Roses, but it's considered heavy metal at the time, like harder rock.
Yeah.
And then in like 1981, you have like Kool and the Gang still on a thing. You have some, Barry Gibb, just it's a wacky. There's country music songs still. Buck
Yeah,
Step
no,
Up.
it is. The 80s was a weird, definitely musically and cinematically was a weird.
I think it's the best. I mean, listen, you know how good it is because they remake all this crap. Hey, let's watch Roadhouse. Let's make a remake of Vacation. Let's do RoboCop. Let's do Total Recall. Come on. Stop the nonsense. Hey, we're going to redo Full House and call it Fuller House. You can't come up with any freaking ideas.
That's
There's no ideas out there?
Well, apparently not.
You know what my brother-in-law said back in like 2012? He's like, you're going to see, maybe it was like 2011. He's like, the movies coming out now, he's like, all they're going to be are franchise stuff. He's like, there'll be like another Marvel. Again, this was back in 2011. He's like, there'll be a bunch of Marvel franchise stuff. He's like, and it was when Hunger Games first came out. He goes, you're going to get a bunch of these movies from teeny books. And he was right. You got Maze Runner, you got Divergent, you got all these triple features, the Twilight crap, there's no real franchise. I guess Transformers came out, and you're like, maybe that's. But again, that's going back and stealing from my youth, like for my Transformers. The GI Joe movies were horrible, right? Ugh.
Yeah, which one did I see?
Listen, Ben.
There was a more recent one I didn't see.
Ben, I didn't like Color Money. I just didn't like it. Way too many remakes. Top Secret Val Kilmer. Listen, I didn't like it. Top Secret was all right. I'm running the Val Kilmer movies. You know what I'm watching? I love Spartan. I watch Spartan like probably twice a month. I like Spartan. I like Deja Vu. I know it's Denzel headlines that, but Val Kilmer's in that as well. Ghostbusters is pretty good. We could do Ghostbusters.
Heat, yeah, Heat's good.
Well, Heat's gas. Heat again. Here we go. We're gonna do a prequel to Heat. Really? It's bad enough they did a prequel to like Bronx Tale, and they saw Louis Guzman play himself in that movie. Like, what's that about?
460. Yep. Pacers down.
I can't
12
do
or
2.
11.
I finally watched because my
The
son
old
was like,
game's good.
my son was like, "Hey, you want to watch the new Blade Runner?" I'm like, "You know what? I don't think I've watched the original Blade Runner." So we watched the original Blade Runner because he had watched it already. And my kids watch 80s stuff like all the time. They're old souls. So we watched the original Blade Runner and we watched the new Blade Runner. Bronx Tale is classic. No, Bronx Tale's Bronx Tale. Carlito's Way is Carlito's Way. Rain Man? Tom Cruise's girlfriend in Rain Man? Listen, Rain Man, you just fast forward to the casino scene. Coming down the stairs. That's the best thing ever. And then you get the swingers. They're going to give Daddy the Rain Man suite, baby. I like swingers. I thought that movie was funny. My son didn't like it. He's like, I don't get it. I'm like, this is like my life in the 90s. Fighting with your friends, playing freaking Sega. Watch me make little Wayne's head bleed for Superfan number 99 over here.
Should you hedge the Avs bet? Perky, they're down 1 goal and there's a whole period to go. Chillax, my dude.
Rebecca De Maria, she was a little trampalicious and risky business. Willy Wonka remakes. I mean, seriously, it's just the
Those
Willy
ones
Wonka
are
originals.
the other one. Like the Johnny Depp one's not bad, but the fucking this new Wonka.
You got these claws, Brian. You got these claws. What do I do with these claws?
This new Wonka show with this kid is strange.
Goodfellas.
It's a good movie. Not an 80s movie, but a good movie.
That's what was that, 90? 1990.
Early 90 to 95. I forget which was first, Casino or Goodfellas. I think Goodfellas was, but
yeah, it was Goodfellas and Casino. Yeah,
I like
Casino was like 95.
Casino better than I like Goodfellas, but I like Casino better.
Yeah, Casino's a great movie. I hated Sharon. Every time I watch it, I get sick to myself. I just want to beat her head in with a bat.
Who?
Sharon Stone in Casino.
Oh, in that movie, yeah. Like her character does make me because I've known women like that.
I thought she did a great job. She should have got an award. I thought, man, she was fabulous. She literally made me hate her. Like I was like, what this freaking broad?
Yep. Yes, sirree.
You're like a bear with the bunny. I don't know. I get these claws. I don't know what to do with these claws. Just patting the bunny. You didn't like Swingers, Dave?
No, I like Swingers. I didn't know that I was zoning out. No, I like Swingers. Beautiful babies. Yeah.
And then they did what was the next movie he did? It was like Swingers Light. Cardiff Giant. You know who Cardiff Giant is?
You're talking about Vince Vaughn?
Vince Vaughn and John Favreau did another movie right after Swingers. John Favreau made a movie. It was literally on the heels of that, but it was like they played like each other, the same character. They were like Swingers Light. Famke Jensen was in it. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
All right, we got this long ass intermission. What do we got? What do we got in this basketball game? I happened to take the live total 220.5 under a while ago. I think that's going to be okay.
Bergie says, not only do I think Jesse Shuley is my father, but he was in Goodfellas.
Jesse Shule. You should see him. You should see him in a singlet with his nuts hanging out.
6'2", 29, yeah. 6'2" in that game.
Yeah, that makes me angry. I don't even want to talk about it because I had him the overs in the first 3 games or 2 games, 3 games, 2 games, whatever it was, the whole series.
I want to go under Jays Kansas City tomorrow, but the last time I took an under in a Kansas City game, Cole Ragans and Corbin Burns gave up like 15 runs.
Told you, Royals cannot be trusted. No one wants to listen to me.
Well, I don't mind them losing to the Orioles. That's fine. Was I expecting Ragans and Burns to have a slugfest? No. That's a no for me, dog. It's Randy Jackson.
No, you weren't good, fella. You know who you were? Oh, I was thinking about Casino. I was going to say, who's that Jewish comedian that died recently?
Jackie Mason?
No, old guy. He had a roasting style that everyone stole. He was the casino manager in Casino.
Oh.
Fuck. He was in
Don Rickles.
Don Rickles. Yeah, I was going to say Jesse's Don Rickles, but he wasn't in Goodfellas. That was in
Casino.
Yeah, Rickles.
Don Rickles.
Sean, what's your opinion on Scarface? One of the best movies ever.
I like Scarface.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets a bad rap because it's like over the top. I don't know. I mean, people are like, oh, Pacino had a bad accent. I'm like, listen, I love the beginning. I like the music in the beginning. I like the whole boat scene, Cuban boat lift.
Take it to the limit.
I mean, come on.
They're counting the bills.
My little friend. I could do some Scarface.
We're an 80-year-old man. I just picked like the person that is the furthest from you. You were talking about all cool guys, and I just had to bring it down a notch. But Jesse Shule? Are you of Italian descent? I know you're Canadian, but are you of Italian descent?
I just had a movie that I was going to mention. I forgot it.
Debbie Does Dallas.
Yeah, that's it. What was I going to say?
Avs have another shot. I mean, they're definitely a more aggressive team. They're just their defense doesn't get back in time, and they're less surgical.
Pacers tied it, Dave.
Really?
No.
I don't care. I want the under.
They'll put Emmanuel. He's watching Skinamax late at night. That's a Showtime late night. That's straight out of Entourage. Hey, you look familiar. Do I know you? Yeah. Do you watch Cinemax at 4 a.m.? You're a big Entourage fan or no? You don't like Entourage?
I like Entourage. I watched every season up till like the last few seasons.
I think I just restarted. I think I'm in season 1. He's gonna sign on for Aquaman. I just rewatched. They're at the Playboy Mansion. Hey, you look familiar. Where did I know you from? You watch Cinemax at 4 a.m.? Screw that guy. Call 2 friends and follow us. As good on a goal, Mike leaves. What a coincidence.
That's
sure
not it. Did you see Mike before the game started? He's past Mars. He's halfway to Uranus. Oh my.
Speaking of Uranus.
Yes.
Why isn't Pluto a planet anymore?
It's a planetoid, apparently.
Whatever.
Do you know because of the way the orbits are, that certain times in history,
you don't see a planet.
Pluto is in front of Neptune?
Okay.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I gotta send you a video. I saw there like 2 suns one day out there on our flat Earth. The 2 suns showed their ugly.
You showed me that. You showed me. Why is this up at 11 o'clock?
Yes, the moon. The moon's over here.
Yeah.
Space camp. Come on, Dale. Really? We're gonna go like Ernest goes to space camp with this nonsense? Stop.
Yeah, Ernest scared stupid or whatever it was. Scared whatever. I remember that. Hey, Berlin. Wasn't he? Was it part of it?
He will go to a 90s flick. I like Suicide Kings.
Have you seen that? Who's in it?
Christopher Walken. He's held hostage by Jay Moore, a couple other clowns.
Jay Moore?
No. Guy from Clueless. Yeah, Jay Moore. What happened to Jay Moore? Jay Moore, he
disappeared.
back in early Twitter, Jay Moore followed me. I guess he was getting into like the betting thing, because I mean he was in. I mean, really, what did he do? He did Jerry Maguire, and then he had like a talk show, right? He was doing some.
He was like he had a talk show, and I always wondered why they gave it to him because I knew him from movies, but he wasn't that famous. He wasn't like
But he was like a sports guy. He's in betting, and then he just disappeared. I don't know. I mean, then again, I lost my account, so I don't know where to follow me anymore. Kelly Preston at Thompson, River Phoenix, and Space Camp. Listen, we got to throw some Leah Thomas out there. We got to go.
Oh man,
Red Dawn.
Was that an actual goal or did they call it off?
I saw that he married Jenny Buss. I saw that. I saw he married. That's recent.
Are they calling that a goal or not? They played goal and then they waved it off. The ref waved it off. It went dink dink doink in the inside.
Right, Charlie? Suicide King's a pretty good movie. All the right moves with
I
Sam
don't
Cruz.
think that was a goal.
Helen Hunt.
If it's a goal, is it in the air or does it have to touch the ice? Hold on a second. I want to hear this.
Well, right here you've got Toronto. They're looking at it. They're looking at every angle. They're not going to let the officials drop the puck until they make sure that it was no goal or it was a goal. The way it's bouncing across that line, don't forget, it's in the air. So it's tough to tell those angles. I mean, you might see white, but the puck is not on, it's not on the surface on the goal line. So sometimes in the air,
Everybody's saying no goal.
It is no goal, but they're
before they give a definitive answer. Remember, it has to completely break that play, and I'm not convinced it does.
They said it completely crossed the goal line. They called it a goal.
Who scored?
Winnipeg. But the official was saying that it wasn't the guy backstage. Wowzers.
I don't get it. Just because the puck's in the air? What does it mean? Doesn't it go in the air?
It has to completely cross the goal line. So it has to the front of the goal line. It has to.
Yeah, it's the red.
Cross. But if it's in the air, the guy was saying that doesn't count because of the angle. It might be a bad angle. Like if you see white, like if it goes across, it's a bad angle. So I guess they're saying if it's on the ice, then that's accurate. But they came out immediately and called it a goal. They reversed it. Whatever.
Jay Moore's got a huge hog. Also got Nikki Cox. I like that show Vegas. It was on the TV show Vegas. Wasn't Nikki Cox in Vegas?
Nikki Cox was in that kind of fake. What the fuck was it called? Married with Children. There was another, not a spinoff, but there was Mad TV and Saturday Night Live. Okay,
Yeah.
The Mad TV of Married with Children was the show, and it had Nikki Cox, and it had the kid was E from Entourage in it. Nikki Cox was the daughter, the hot daughter. There was a son. There was a bastard father, and then there was a wife. It was spent like kind of. They were trying to. It was what's the word I'm looking at? Parody of.
Yeah.
Anyway, she was in that.
So that was the Mad TV version. Like it was this, or was it a real show?
Not a Mad TV version. I'm saying I'm basically saying it was like Married with Children, but it was like the
Fugazi version.
There you go. You get what I'm saying? Like light, like the light version.
And E was in it. That's funny.
Yeah. E was in it. He was a kid. Nikki Cox filmography.
Let's see.
45.
What
No
would it be
man.
called?
Tatas.
It's got to be Unhappily Ever After.
Yep,
Yes.
That was it. Unhappily Ever After.
Bobcat Goldthwait was in this.
Yeah, I believe so. George Pearson, Stephanie, Kevin Connolly. Yeah, Kevin Connolly was the.
The series follows the Malloy family: mother Jennifer, dim-witted eldest son Ryan, voluptuous daughter Tiffany, Nikki Cox.
It's exactly Married with Children. It's Married with Children. I saw E at in Vegas at a bar once. Actually, I backed into him. Small little guy.
I saw. Did you see Jersey Jerry harassing him on Twitter?
No. Winnipeg power play now. Jesus Christ. So that basically the dad in Unhappily Ever After talks to a puppet or like a fake whatever that's like his thing on the show, and the puppet's voice is Bobcat Goldthwait.
Bobcat married Nikki Cox.
Did he?
Wasn't Bobcat in what, Police Academy 3? What was he in Bobcat?
I know that Bobcat Goldthwait and Robin Williams were super close. I think he was like his best man in his wedding or something like that.
I thought Bobcat Goldthwait was pretty good in Blow. I thought him and Pee Wee Herman did an excellent job in Blow when they.
Bobcat was the guy that was testing the fucking
testing drug.
cocaine. Yeah, I remember that.
He
Obviously,
married Nikki Cox.
I don't know.
Listen,
dude.
I don't think Nikki. Listen, I'm not into big plastic surgery looking chicks, so she looks totally terrible. Shakes the Clown, that was great. Shakes the Clown.
She's hot. I think she's.
You ever see Shakes the Clown, Dave?
Mm-mm.
How about Gummo? I was talking about Kids. I was trying to remember the show. It was Kids. You ever see Kids? The movie Kids.
Mm-mm.
You never saw Kids? Kids, a whack ass movie with like a young Rosario Dawson and Chloe Savone.
I know what those are, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, Kids is some whack ass indie flick from like '95, and then the guy did there's another wackier like hillbilly version called Gummo, which is insane.
Gummo.
Yeah.
Oh, Winnipeg scores again. Oh no. Oh no. 6-3.
It's my puck line's all right.
Yeah, your puck line's looking good. Why did this happen in this period and they couldn't get over in the second period? Those fucking motherfuckers. It's because we're gonna get.
I just missed another puck line at Tampa Bay game. They scored with like 30 seconds left. Where'd Billy go? Is he all right?
He's all right.
He's eating his pork. Is he pulling his pork or is he eating his pork?
You can. Don't feel like you have to stick around. You can go do whatever you want.
What's there to do? Crying my Cheerios over going 0-2 in NBA today?
I don't know.
That's what I'm doing.
You do that.
31-25 with my NBA this season.
Hey, did you beat the juice?
Yeah, I'm up money. Yeah, of course. I'm not taking freaking -$4 freaking money line plays. So on the entire year, 31-25 NBA so far, right? 56 games. You know what I got in MLB already? 104 games.
Yeah, I bet. I bet.
6-4 Braves take the lead. I'm thinking. I just told the folks here. I'm thinking A's and White Sox in the hold your nose. Your grandma wears your sister's tighty whitey granny panties. Play the parlay of the day in honor of Mike.
Yep, there you go. What White Sox have been not great. I think Mike was on them for the past 3 games and
terrible.
Yeah.
But I can't lay 170, 180 with a guy who's bad. And on top of that, with a team who's playing just as bad as the Sox. I mean, the Sox have dropped 9-10. Twins have dropped 7-10. I'm going to lay 180 with them? Can't do that. Jonathan Canyon gets a start. 1 start, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 3 Ks. Not too bad for the White Sox. And you got Paddock. Paddock's only 28. 2019, 2021, 22, 23. Why do I think that this guy's always hurt? Maybe because he's pitched in. He's like Mike Soroka. 10 games since 2022. And the ERA keeps getting worse. 24 hits at 14 innings. 381 batting average against. Oh, I'm taking the White Sox. I don't care. You call me anything you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. But I'm taking the White Sox tomorrow. And B
All right.
Fatty's on the hill against the Cardinals.
He's a fade. I've faded him the past 2 games. I told you first 5s.
Yeah, I'm doing an over in that game, I think. As
Yeah.
bad as the St. Louis is one of the, I think the bottom, I think they're like what, 28th, 27th, but they're below 25th in league hitting. They're terrible. Lance Lynn's pitching well. 2 ERA.
My brother from another mother.
He's only laying 105 tomorrow.
Take
See,
him.
I don't. I might have to come in on them. Why aren't I coming in on them?
I don't know. That's what she said.
They won the other day. They lost today as a 160 fave. Arizona's hot. They won again, huh?
Pause. What are you pausing for, Big Show?
Perky likes my thought, I guess, on the White Sox. I think it's worth a shot. Avs Jets under 10.5 live bet. Why did I take the Avs? Because you're listening to Drunk Mike. I listen to Drunk Mike. I saved myself because I bought off of.
You actually did listen to him, and it was.
Listen, Perky, believe in yourself, just like this guy does. Nobody believes in him. You should. You believe in Bigfoot, Dave?
I don't know. Not really. Not Bigfoot isn't the person in the video from the 60s or 70s. That's some guy.
You think so?
Yeah. I think it's bullshit.
Avalanche scored.
Yeah, they did. I don't. Yeah, Sharpie. I don't care. I mean, we get. I don't get monetized for ad revenue, so.
Where's Sharpie at? I don't see Sharpie in the comments.
This is him.
Oh, he's the odds bunch. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, didn't he used to have a? Wasn't it used to be Sharpie in the chat? Didn't it say Sharpie?
No, it's always. I've always known him as Odds Bunch. That's Sharpie. I'll shoot you the link. Let's see Sharpies at a bar. Sharpies at a bar. Let me send it. I got to go get ready for this UFC video.
Who you are doing UFC?
No, I'm Billy DM me. That's why he left.
Billy Briz.
We might not go all the way through the end of the game. We threw this on. Mike threw it up. Then he shut it down, and then
he started and drank a bottle and
yeah, and then he came back. I thought he was needed to go. I mean, we got 2 other games. We can, I guess, but I don't want to have to keep Sean there.
I'm gonna roll. I mean, I do my look at lines, but I'm gonna start early probably. I'm not gonna stay up till midnight. Cool. So a lot of lines are already up. I had starter lines opening, but I'll just redo the numbers and do my show anyway. So after I get out here, I'm gonna freshen up my solo cup with some ice and put the odds on StreamYard and go do a show. So if people want to talk shows, I'll be doing baseball tomorrow. If Dave's wrapping up his show.
Yep. I will. I probably won't. Well, I probably won't. We might wrap. It depends when Sharpie gets here. I was actually thinking about wrapping up. We might wrap it up after this game because there are 2 other games afterwards. I just don't want to sit here alone. I can start a show alone. I don't need to end a show. Plus, we've gone 2.5 hours. Mike went 2.5 hours. You know, we've been going. I've been going since noon actually. So I've been going 6 hours and 20 minutes.
That's right. We have another NBA game.
Looks like the Jets scored again.
What's that? 7-4?
Yeah, that's nuts. That's nutty.
That's right. We got Thunder Pelicans still tonight.
Yep, I'm on the under in that one. I don't know if I really.
That starts in what, 10 minutes? That's about to start.
I thought it was at 7. Yeah, it starts in 10, but the other game's not over, so they'll push it back. You know.
Yeah.
They're both on TNT.
Yeah, well, it's South push him back then.
Ramon, you're a clever guy. Look at that.
It's not Ramon.
Good thing I took the. Well, actually, I pushed it. It wouldn't have mattered anyways. Listen to Mike. I was thinking Avs anyways. I just didn't bet it until Peasy and him.
Old D, I roll out soda in my cup. I'm not drinking. I don't get hammered in these shows. Strictly soda or lemonade. Little Crystal Light in my water.
Letting what lead get away? Which game are you worried about? The NBA game? You're not worried about either of these games. There's 3 minutes left. I mean,
Are the Pacers covering +3? That's all I need to know. Can they cover
No.
+3?
no, they're not even close.
There you go, Old D. Everybody's gifting memberships today. It's membership day on Sunday.
Oldie gifted some. That a boy. That's the second one. We appreciate it.
Any Thunder Pelly moves? I don't like anything in that game myself, personally.
Under.
First half under, is that the play? Apparently,
I'm on the full game under, but sure we'll take this. We'll take the first half too. It's a 63% trend for the past 5 years in the first round of the playoffs. 218 or less, under is at 63%. First round. It's a blind bet for me. Bobby needs 2 more points. Bobby P, 2 more rebounds, please.
Voodoo Ranger.
Thanks, Oldie.
Voodoo.
Yes.
Who sang Voodoo? What band was that?
Voodoo, Mexico.
I'm not the one who come fly away.
Oh, I know the song. I don't know
Enter the grave.
I know the song. I don't know who sang it.
And I won't remember why I'm here. Not yet. Well, not Wall of Voodoo. We know Wall of
No,
Voodoo.
we all have Voodoo.
Of course, we know our 80s stuff.
Or Voodoo Child.
Voodoo Child, Jimi Hendrix. Someone said that, what's his name is Jimi Hendrix?
Godsmack.
Morgan Freeman. Godsmack. Thank you, Big Show.
What did
Just
Morgan
said Creed.
Creed. That's a good one. Creed. Fucking stupid.
Godsmack is dad rock. You know, there's an XM channel called Mom Jeans.
Really?
Yes. I tweeted out one day. I didn't get one like, no comment. Like, how did I tweet out? Like, yeah, I'm going to jam out to this channel today. And it was a Mom Jeans. No one even commented. Mom Jeans? I think it's a funny name.
What do they play? Like Sarah McLachlan and Alanis Morissette?
It's like
is that what it
Lisa
is?
Loeb and
Yeah. That I'm torn, Natalie Imbruglia. because that's like when all of the moms were like 15. Now they're fucking 45.
It's called Mom Jeans. It's on. It's an XM Extra channel. Mom Jeans, like Debbie Gibson, like Electric Youth.
It has like Tony Braxton when they want to get like
breathe again, breathe again, breathe again. Yeah,
Ace of,
Mom Jeans.
Ace of Base. Actually, Ace of Base is probably too cool for that one.
Ace of Base, Spice Girls. I could do some. I told you I saw a Spice Girls movie, right?
Yeah, I've seen it, but that was a long
I saw it in a theater.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
I took my boys. The girl I was dating, her mom gave me, because we always went to the movies. We go movies like twice a week. So she gave me like gift cards or whatever movies. So I took my friends who went to see Spice Girls.
There you go.
Women around, spice up your life. You're dancing, acting a fool. That's what you're doing. You're 20, 22, 23.
Yeah, with all your friends.
Yeah. Listen, holy cow, bro. If we had phones back then, taking pictures, I don't even know where. Probably in jail. Dead. Or definitely humiliated. I'd be living in a cave somewhere because I wanted nobody to know about me. Alanis Morissette. Dale's laughing at me I don't know if he's laughing at me for the Mom Jeans channel or for the Spice Girls. Hanson. Listen, I like Hanson in the Katy Perry last Friday night. Like, you got Michael Bolton in that video, the Hanson brothers. Corey Feldman and Debbie Gibson make an appearance. I could do last Friday night for Katy Perry. Funny.
Sorry, Voodoo. Bobby to the bench. Why? Because they're
That's it's blowout city. Wrap it up. Don't get hurt.
Yeah.
Limp Biscuit. I did All for the Nookie. That was my wedding song.
Really?
How funny would that be? Imagine walking into that. And
That'd be
did All
horrible.
for the Nookie. So when we cut the cake, we played this song from Billy Madison. No, Happy. No. What was the other one he did? Wedding Singer, where he's singing to Drew Barrymore on a plane.
What
That
song
was
did
our
he-
that was our cut the cake song. I don't know. He made up a song.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say.
I had a chocolate cake at my wedding.
Tuesday's Gone. Did you?
Chocolate, baby. Yeah.
You'd be the only person to have a chocolate wedding cake.
You want to hear a funny story?
What?
People might get offended by this. I don't care. Yeah, Billy Idol was in. Not in my wedding, but he was in a movie wedding singer. So when my parents got married, they had a chocolate cake, right? This is in 1969. So someone came, my mom tells the story. Even my grandfather told me before he died. He's like, yes, one of his coworkers like, oh, I'm sorry. He's like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, for the wedding, your daughter's marrying a black guy because you got a chocolate cake.
Wait a minute. Your wedding wasn't your parents' wedding was not in 1969. It couldn't have been.
So my parents got married, yeah.
You were so.
I was born in 74.
Oh yeah. Why is my brain? I know my brain. I was thinking for some reason you were born. You were born before your parents were married, which isn't a bad thing, I guess. But back then it was.
Yeah, exactly. Back then, we're thinking that a chocolate cake means you're married a black person.
Well, you're going.
Like, I mean, how crazy is that?
Yeah, no, that's.
I don't know if it's funny or sad. It's a little bit of both.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know whether to. I wasn't laughing at that. I don't know.
I'm laughing at it. I think that's pretty because you were like, you had a chocolate cake. Like, yeah, I had a chocolate.
Well, I remember an episode of Different Strokes where Gary Coleman was shocked that his X-rays didn't have black bones. But that's like, that's pretty innocent.
Yeah, but no, that's as a kid, you don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
It was a good chocolate cake.
Can the Avs tie this up? There's 7 minutes left.
7-5 now. My puck line is in danger.
Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of another. Is there another penalty? What are they doing?
I saw Wine Time got married.
He did. Yeah.
I was gonna, his picture came up, and it said like the groomsman photo, and I was like, I put congratulations. If he was on my show, I'd say something like I was gonna leave a comment like, oh, I didn't know it was a wedding. I thought it was like an Abercrombie and Fitch ad or something. Like they're all like a bunch of guys. Did you see the photo?
Where would it be at? I don't.
He was on Twitter. He put on Twitter, and they're all like,
"Oh yeah. I see it."
I was gonna be like, "Oh, what is this? An Abercrombie and Fitch ad?" Like, it looks like
Getting married. I wonder where that is. There's an elk there.
Have you ever seen the movie The Promotion? No. Who's in that?
Oh, The Promotion is. It's got the guy from Step Brothers and
Will Ferrell or the other guy?
No, the other guy and fuck and Stifler, right?
Stifler.
The Stifler is it? Am I the two guys? Is that right? Yeah.
John C. Reilly and William Scott. Yeah.
Promotion, the movie. Yeah, it's them two. They're trying to get a promotion as a manager at a grocery store.
The girl next door with what's her name?
Elizabeth Cuthbert.
Yeah.
I know that because I did mushrooms and took a picture of her out. It was an ad for that movie and put it in my pocket.
She was hot in that movie.
18. Yeah.
I like the movie. They got a little Echo and a Bunnyman in that movie too. I like where he goes. He's like, oh, now we're thinking outside the box.
Who's in that movie was
James Remar.
Oliphant, Timothy Oliphant, the guy that's in Hitman and
I get him and the other cat confused. Who was Timothy Oliphant? Was he in Vegas TV show or no? That's the other guy who was in Transformers.
No. I know what you're talking about. The one from like no, he's in the cowboy. What's it called?
Justified.
Justified. The Vegas TV show was like 20 years ago. It was before he was.
But it looks like the same guy.
You kind of. I know. I remember the Vegas TV show I loved, and it was only like 2 seasons or something, or it's like 3
It was a
seasons.
few. It was more than 2. It was like 5 because then it went from James Caan to like Tom Selleck took over or something. I just catch it, and I always got to remember. I remember it now because it's April. They run on E at the end of the year. They run a marathon for Vegas Marathon. Josh Dunhall, thank you. She loves hockey players, Dale. Yes,
they do look. Do we got any bets? Well, Ron Lofton does. I'm on it with Ronnie. I got 215.5. Or I got 215 last night, which wasn't great. Valanciunas over points and rebounds. No, that's not bad considering last
gone in 60 seconds.
Holmgren, PRA. Yep.
I like the opening got 6 seconds. They crack open with like a Moby song, I believe, right? Down Sally.
Here we go down to the west side.
No, not that song. One
song.
Sally up. My kids say to my daughter, I was watching it. It came on. The movie was on. She's like, "Oh my goodness!" I just think of like Sackhammett doing up downs to this song all the time.
But we're actually, guys. I think we're going to just go through the end of this hockey game and then get off.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Mike's toast. Nick is whatever. He's probably with his girlfriend. Billy's off. Everyone's doing their own thing. If Sharpie comes on, we'll do that for a second. But I don't think we're going to sit through all the games because
I don't have any live bets for you in that Bucks game.
Well,
I'll ride the under with you. That's about it.
We could sit here and have my face on here, but I'll start a show for hours, but I don't want to end one. I wouldn't end one by myself. When it ends, it ends. When the show's over, turn off the lights. That's what the fucking door said. Summon the Sharky.
There's another hockey game after this too, huh? National.
There is.
We're coming up in half hour.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just chill and watch that by myself. That's what I think.
I got Vancouver puck line. I took like I said, I took all these game ones puck line home teams.
Oh, I'm on the Preds.
I just figured I'm going to be crazy.
Well, the logic's right.
It's one
probably
good so far.
Probably got a really good number on the Jets puck line.
I'll let you know what it is here.
Because this was supposed to be a close game.
Tell you what I got pending right now. I got a puck line plus 235 here.
Yeah. I knew you'd get a good number.
Winnipeg. Vancouver's plus 175. Dallas Stars are plus 185. And Edmonton's plus 160. And then I have Colorado minus 120 and the Jets minus 115 because Mike was talking his nonsense during the show.
Well, I could see that'd be confusing for you, but like he had been doing it before. He's like, yeah, I'd take the Jets. He's being sarcastic. And then you come on and you're like trying to do your thing. And then you cancel. Actually,
Perky. Come on, Perky. You put this in here. I get all worried about you. I'm not happy there, but thanks for coming on. It helps me when you're lonely like me.
Well, I mean,
I get being lonely. Listen, I moved 1,500 miles away. I don't have a friend, Perky. So I get it. I get being lonely. It's sad.
He's got to travel an hour and a half to get a good bagel.
Yeah. Got an hour and a half round trip for a bagel, fella.
No.
I know the pain. Under Pelly game, yes. Over the last hockey game, I don't know. I'll leave that to Dave. I'll say yes because I got a puck line. So I want
sure. Sure. Why not? Yeah, 5.5. Sure. If I had to choose those two teams, those goalies, it'd be over. Was it Demko and Saros? Are those who's going? It doesn't matter. 5.5. Yeah. Goalie post.
Mike M. He hung it up. He couldn't hang anymore.
Demko.
He couldn't.
Yeah, Mike was toasty by.
I was shocked. I saw him this morning. I was going to make a comment like, "Man, you're up in the bat already, Mike. I thought you'd be passed out."
Yeah, well, yesterday he did their thing there too. People are, it's amongst you guys in the chat, whoever's there. I mean, there's still a bunch of people. You want to pressure, it's 42 people, plus 129 on Twitter, but we all know what that is. That means someone's brushed through it.
Yeah, I don't understand.
But the YouTube's correct. Anyway, if you're there, put pressure on these guys that stream. They're losing commitment. They don't want to come on. This happens every so often, and then we stop streaming, and then people want to do it. But if you guys want to keep streaming, put some pressure on them. Say, hey, where the fuck are you guys?
Yeah. What's your problem, bro?
Yeah,
I need you in my life. And then hit the like button, for the love of God.
Yeah, hit the like button. I just want to get to 1,000 followers, guys. I don't give a shit about getting big or making money from this. I don't. I've long realized that my premium plays are never going to net what I thought anywhere near would be. Sean could have told me, this is 2 years ago. Sean told me, Sean couldn't back that up. I'm not going to get any money from ads or whatever. And the people that the companies that want to give you, what's the word I'm looking for?
I'm back. Here I am. I was frozen. Did you hear me say anything or no? Or was I frozen the whole time?
No, you're frozen.
I was saying about hitting the like button.
Yeah.
I said, these people hit the like button. And I said, like I tell my kids, like, oh, don't worry about Instagram likes or TikTok nonsense. But then on the same token, I come on my show, I'm like, how can you not hit the like button? Old D? Another one?
Love it. All I want is 1,000 subscribers. That's it. And then we can get demonetized and have fun.
I'm waiting now to get flagged for my intro because I have unlicensed music on for 10 seconds.
Yeah, they'll probably get you. They got me.
We'll see how long it goes.
Go say congratulations. Wine Time got married. If you know him, you know him. If you don't, it's Wine Time Sports on Twitter.
Wine Time's photo. I thought it was an Abercrombie and Fitch ad for a bunch of guys. Boys' night out. Bunch of shirts.
Is Wine Time in the? Why are you saying is Wine Time?
He was here. He came in. He said, "What's up?"
Where? Oh, up there. Oh shit! I didn't see you.
Yeah.
Holy shit! There is. Sorry, buddy. That was like 3 minutes ago. Sorry, bud. Good to see you. Congratulations. There he is.
There he is.
Go enjoy yourself. Aren't you supposed to be balls deep in your bride right now? I mean,
wow. Okay.
Leave the nuts hanging out, bro. It's your wedding night.
Oh my goodness, we're really going that route, huh?
Well, what do you do on your wedding night?
It's not his wedding night. His wedding night was the other day.
I thought he got married today.
That was yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday. Oh, that's right. What am I talking? It was yesterday. Well, you should still be nuts deep in your wife. 24 hours. It's a rule. You young guys. You going on a honeymoon? Virgins till married. Yeah. Oh, I remember yesterday was your day. I remember that.
I like cocktail hours. It's all about the cocktail hour. I'd go to weddings and I wouldn't even seal an envelope till I got to the cocktail hour. And 100 was coming out if it was crap. That's simple, bro. I need a good cocktail hour. That's the whole party.
Yeah.
That's what you're paying for. That's why it's 100. Well, now probably more than.
Have you ever been to a wedding? I've been to 2 weddings and not drank. One was a Mormon wedding. It was, which is funny. It was Persian on one side and Mormon on the other.
Interesting.
A very interesting wedding. And then it was 2 weeks ago at my grandpa's wedding when he got married to my grandma.
I still have my wedding menu.
Oh, excellent. There you go.
I have it. That's right. It's in my little desk next to me, in my little file cabinet. Everything, pricing, the whole kit and caboodle.
You charge people at your wedding to eat?
No, it costs me. People come and give an envelope. I mean, it costs me.
Oh no, I thought you said you had the menu, like the menu for
everything. Hold on a second. We'll keep the show going for another 10 minutes.
That's
for
fine.
Sure.
I mean, we can take it, go as long as you want.
Look at Dale, my baby pick. He's making jokes.
Tequila soda. Is that the drink? Did we catch us under in the NBA? We did. The live under. Boy, did we. Cashed it by almost 20 points. Oh, yeah. We're waiting for Sean and his wedding menu. Hope wedding menu isn't a euphemism for his wiener. Or a nickname. Whatever that stack of shit is that you have. Oh, here he is. All right, well, it's a white screen.
All right, I forgot. I'm not going through that. I forget
Yeah,
that.
don't go
Sorry.
through it. There's a guest backstage where it looks like
No.
he's having some problem. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Can we do this? Look at this. Look at this.
Where's this guy at?
Can't hear it very well.
I was running a Razor flip phone.
Sharpie, we can't hear it. All right, I muted it. Perky nothing really.
All right, what wine time had steak, chicken parm, shrimp for the mains, cake and dessert table is epic. Yes, Viennese hour. Need a nice Viennese dessert hour. I love it.
Is this a Devo song? All right, I got to mute Sharpie. It's not. Oh, here he is. There he is. he doesn't hear the show for sure. We can sit there and not you wine time. It's people that are regulars, and this happens every once in a while because they're not paid to do it, and everyone's time is so important. But I try to do it. You know, there are people that come on because they're nice, like Sean, and there are people that come on that want to promote themselves. I'm fine with that. That's kind of the whole point. But I just want to run them because it helps me win money. Colorado actually ended up scoring another goal, but it's 7-6. They fucked your puck line. We fucked your puck line. Holy shit.
That's twice in the last 30 seconds. That happened in Tampa Bay game as well.
That fucking sucks.
Well, back to the well. Well, we got Vancouver later. We'll see what happens. Look at that guy. 4-layer cake, 2 layers with chocolate cake, cheesecake filling. That sounds pretty good. Get some dry ice and a cooler. Ship me some. Let's go.
So should I put on? I'm going to put on the other hockey game. I don't want to watch it.
I'll bring my wedding photo book to look at lines tonight. We'll go over to the wedding photo pics. There was some kind of chicken meal. I forget what it was. Definitely Chilean sea bass. That was the big thing back in the early 2000s. Chilean sea bass. Your Chateaubriand beef plate.
Filet mignon.
There was some veggie rollantini, eggplant rollantini, I think, for the veggies. Although that was actually, I think, a happy hour meal too, I believe. I don't know. Wine time. How long were you dating a chick before you got married? That's key. I can't believe I lost this Winnipeg.
I can't believe that either. That's fucking insane.
Terrible. Terrible.
We're gonna look to live bet this. What's Valanciunas' points? We're gonna look to bet this. I should have got on it. Has he already scored?
Dave, do you know that the tuna fish at Costco is actually bumblebee tuna fish?
I did not know. Well, you know the vodka's technically
Grey Goose.
Yeah, that's what they say, but who knows?
Yeah. It is. It's Sharpie's video. I saw the guy with that little bucket hat on. I thought we were watching like the specials or something. Maybe it's a dead milkman singing Punk Rock Girl. How do you feel about the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones?
Never had to knock on wood. Yeah. All right.
I enjoyed them in Clueless. They got a little starring on Cruise.
What was Ron? What was Valanciunas' point prop pre-flop? Was it 10.5 or was it 11.5? I bet it was 10.5.
So you met her on a stoner day 7 years ago?
Wait, it's 4 points now. Never mind.
Bumblebee tuna. I love Bumblebee tuna. Ever heard of Bouncing Souls, Dave? They sang a song that's like, I like your mom and it's no fad. I want to marry you and be your dad. I like your mom.
I've heard that
I
song.
Like your mom. The butt cheek scene for Ace Ventura. May I ask you a few questions? Jim Carrey had a good run. Ace Ventura, Liar, Liar. I mean, Cable Guy. I like Cable Guy. Promise you don't go bungee jumping in Mexico. They just don't have the regulations. The password is...
You son of a bitch. Get in there. I'm trying to get Valanciunas over 12.5. We got it. Okay. We got it live.
That was definitely prime Jim Carrey.
Cable Guy. The Cable Guy was the movie put things in perspective for me.
I mean, Liar, Liar was good. Of course, Ace Ventura was there. He had Dumb and Dumber.
Obviously.
I mean, The Mask. Think about that run.
The Truman Show.
What year was Truman Show? You know what?
98 or 99-ish.
I want to look up his, 90. Had to be like 96 and 99. He had to have a run like nobody's business.
Yeah, well,
Maybe it was 95.
Where the fuck is my lighter? Oh, no. Oh, well. Dave, what'd you do? Oh, there it is. Way the fuck over there. All right. Oh, he left. Sharpie left. All right. Well, he was the Riddler. He was. I don't know. Chiggs has got stuff to do. I've got stuff to do, which I'm not going to do. I'm just going to veg out, but there's no reason to stay here. No, I have capping to do for sure. But...
Here we go. Real fast. Ace Ventura in 94.
Yep.
The Mask in 94. Dumb and Dumber 94. Batman Forever 95. Ace Ventura 295. Cable Guy 96. Liar Liar 97. Truman Show 98. Man on the Moon 99. Me and Yourself Irene 2000. Forget about the 2000. I mean, just from 94 to 97, that 3-year run is ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you want to put Truman Show in there too in 98, which was a total different out of his what he was. Same with Man on the Moon was not him playing the silly guy.
No, he played Andy Kaufman, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then Truman Show was definitely like a serious deal. Yeah.
All right. Wrap this up. Put a bow on this fella.
All right, Sean, tell the people what you're going to be doing. You're going to be doing it soon, real soon.
I'm doing it. I already, the show's loaded up. Little look ahead lines. I'm going to do a lot of baseball, but there's live stuff. So I'm sure people are going to ask questions. I'm going to say, I'm going to need you, the people, to come in and give out live stuff in these sports because I'm not watching. I'm worried about baseball tomorrow. So come on over, Sean Higgs. It's real simple. Come say hello. There's
Sean
that.
Higgs. Look him up. If you don't know him, know him. I'm Dave. We're going to bounce out of here. Good luck to everyone that has plays. Good luck to our under in this game. And
Yes.
I just got out of the stupid thing. We're back. Okay. And we're out of here.
Good night.